we today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Not evening, good afternoon. What's going on, people? They went a little over, so I said, let me go on and make this 12 o'clock because I know that I probably won't be out in time. I think I got a lot of. I think I got a lot to talk about today. How y'all doing? First of all, hey Trinity, hey Nicole, Sweet Essence, Tammy. How's everybody doing? All 11 people, make sure you're hitting the like sign. Um, let me see. I don't know. Hair, sunburn, lips, NYX, and Sephora. That's all I got. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hey, Tamara Avis, April, Betty, Mary, Alicia, Cece, Cinnamon Swirl. What's going on, people? How are y'all doing? 61 people in the building. Let's make sure we got 61 likes. Yes, cut. I'm so glad Cut and Tisha pays here on time. Yes, ma'am, because I'm going to be talking about your girl. Look, y'all, I never, like when we get ready to start hot topics, I like to just do topics before I get to the meat and potatoes, right? No. Tell me you have to text me about that. So I was gonna start with hot topics, Luigi and stuff like that, Quad. But we're gonna start with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tamara. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like getting anybody's name wrong, girl. I do not, because it's hard. 88 people. Let's get to 100, and we are on the way. Not even 100. Let's go, people. Hey, Velocity. I don't like to waste your time. Hey, Flojo. Now let's start with Big Ari. Do I have Big Ari here? I think I got Big Ari loaded up in here. Hold on. We're gonna get there. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna start with this. Make sure we got the likes, people. Good morning, everybody. Greetings, Peppa. Talk about BBL. We're gonna talk about BBL. Them BBLs killing y'all. Yeah, killing them, child. These BBLs is rough, right? Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Nyla. B. Baker. Oh, yes, Pepper. You here on time. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Dorothy. Pretty officer. Okay, 111. Let's go. Okay. So I'm going to start with Carlos King today. I got y'all. I see y'all, and y'all keep me abreast of it so I don't forget. So, it's been so much going on with Gucci's interview, and then with his interview Monday with Tambra and Tisha. And y'all know Tisha's not my favorite person. She's not my number one. She got to do something real bad, Shirley, get kicked out. She got to do something really bad to be dissolved, but she in there. So, I just kept thinking about it, and I was like, why would Tisha do that? Like I know she has to be smarter than that, because she's implicated basically the whole show, right? And then I got to thinking, I was like, is Tisha just tired of people talking about her? Now, I know Mel has gone through what she's gone through. She's been disrespected. Kimmy has been disrespected. And right behind Mel would be Tisha. Tisha has been the most disrespected on this show of anybody that I've ever seen, right? And Carlos, I think listening to them the other day, I don't know if he got it. Even Dustin was talking about how disrespectful Martell was. And I don't know if he got it. Even with Tisha saying that Marcel not going to talk to him anymore, I don't know. Yeah, she is. She's a soror. Yes, she is. But when Carlos says that he loves all the girls, he is not talking about the Kingdom Reign girls. He is not talking about them. Because the way he allows Tisha to be disrespected, Mel, Kimmy, Trish, Gucci, Letitia, Tambra, because I ain't saying Tambra be real disrespected, but I'm taking Tambra out. But the way he allows them to be disrespected is crazy. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Because this is what Carlos loves, and this is what Carlos wants. But he's not here. He's not going to get this. So Kathy Hilton had her Christmas party, right? And she has invited all the Bravo chicks. All the Bravo girls are here. So you see him here with Karen. And this is the girl of the hour right here, Mary Cosby. This is where he wants to be. He is like a kid in a candy store. It's like as if Santa is just bringing him all the toys that he's ever wanted. Yeah, Tamara's an AKA too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He is so happy because this is a Salt Lake City girl. He gets on there and revels about these women. With all of the tsunami that's going on the Kingdom Reign, y'all do know he has not contacted Gucci yet, right? Has not contacted her to talk about why did you do this? This is why I took the video down. Talk to me about what you're going through. Let me know how you feel. No conversation. No phone call, no text, no nothing. This is where he wants to reside. And he cannot because of his actions, allegedly, his alleged actions. I don't know if he actually did that. Told Phaedra to tell whatever. I don't know if he actually did it. But here he is with Samaritan Medicine girls. Like, this is where he wants to be. He wants badly to be back on Bravo. That nightcap thing he had, couldn't do it. Couldn't pull it off. No communication. Yeah. And I was like, when he says he loves the girls, this is what Carlos is talking about. This is exactly what he's talking about. Now, this girl right here, if you watch Salt Lake City, you know this is the girl. This is Bronwyn. Bronwyn had her husband's jeweler to come when they were on their trip so she could pick her anniversary gift out. She was choosing between, 7-carat diamond earrings and 17-carat diamond necklace. I don't know. It was $4 million. This is what he thinks is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Those ladies over there at Bell Collective, that they're not giving this. They're not giving $17 million, $4 million necklace. They're not giving that, right? Over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell is going to court. They're not giving that. This is what he wants. And when he says, I love the girls, this is what he's talking about. He loves these girls. This is where he wants to be, but he cannot. Because he don't give a damn about them girls over there at Kingdom Reign. And I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't get that from him. The fact that he has not even text Gucci, let alone a phone call, but a text to say, let's talk about it. He hasn't done that yet, but he got time. You know, Tisha sat up here and messed up the whole, she'd have messed up the whole thing. Put the money in your girls. Because, see, they already got the money over here on Bravo. They already got the money. They got the talent. He wants to be over here with these girls. If Andy called him today, he would drop Kingdom Reign. You talking about blackout, Love and Marriage Huntsville. It would be a blackout for real because he would be out of there. I said Bronwyn. That's her name, Bronwyn. He would be out of there. Hey, Tia. And these are the girls he loves. He loves these girls. So I got that on out the way. Let's go to something else. I had to get that done because I was like, what is the thing with him? And I was like, why does he keep saying that? And he just doesn't show the same thing. You know, the way Tisha sat up there and the way, you know, like the whole time that Tisha has been on this show, she has been disrespected. She has been, Tisha has been disrespected the whole time she has been on this doggone show. The entire time. There has not been, like, I mean, I know we can go back further. We can go back to when Marceau said that he thought her getting her degree was a hobby, or trying to renew her vows, and the way he shut her down. Disrespectful, and he's her husband. They allow that stuff to be on on television. It's ridiculous. Hold on. Let me get up. Let me see what's next. Child, look. Let's go on to Tisha since we're talking about him. Honey, baby, boo. When I tell you this did not land the way Tisha thought it was going to land, if you go over to the neighborhood talk, they are tearing her to pieces. Wait a minute, let me put this up at Cricket Smile. Cricket Smile said the most disrespected women in America is a cast member of Kingdom Reign Entertainment. Girl, you on your way to being the MVP of this live today, because that is the truest thing ever. Truest thing ever. So Tisha really thought she did her big one, right? When she Martell this and Martell that, and yeah, he did the RP. Yeah, he did that. And then, I mean, she did open it up. She did let us know that they are foul over there, and also kind of let us know that they probably are really acting over there. Because if Tisha knew, like, when did it happen? If Tisha has known about this, while she in male face this season, that's foul. Girl, they laid into her over there. They laid in her so tough. Child, look what somebody, look right here. So Andre Caldwell, he was under the post, under Letitia post over there on the neighborhood talk, talking about oops. And then Andre, somebody said, you've been there before, deliver him. When they talking about Martell, because they said this is the kind of post that Andre likes, with Martell, allegedly sleeping with guys. And this person under here said, woo, we can always find you on these posts. Shocked. Absolutely. This is where he resides now. This is where he resides. Martell said they actors. 100%. I believe it. I believe it because the thing is this: if you have something, that damaging, why would you not give her, just because you're a woman? I would give you a heads up. If that was Dee Dee and me and Dee Dee on the show, and I'll be like, girl, they said that they got some pictures of you out there. They said Martell got them in the phone. I'm just telling you because it's gonna come up. Absolutely, I would tell her that. Girl, Marcel just came home and told me that he saw a video of you doing XYZ. Why would I not tell my friend that? Why would I not tell a woman that? That is crazy to me. Tisha is fed up. She has been Tisha has been disrespected all the way up to this last episode in that jewelry store scene. That would have done it for me. We still talking about you wearing a ring, Marceau. You just can't wear the ring. And for him to come out of his mouth and say, the ring doesn't mean anything to me, it means a sign of obedience. So what? Tisha's supposed to wear her ring, so that means that she's obedient to you? I would have taken mine off right then. I'd have taken mine off, gave it to the jeweler, and got me a bracelet, because I'm going to be obedient to myself. You should tell. That is crazy. Something like that. Now, I mean, somebody talking about, girl, her shoes. I mean, okay, whatever. But something like that is damaging, that is insane. And then, is anybody thinking about the children? Is anyone thinking about these kids? Then, hold on, let me see. Let me see what else I got in here, because I got some more stuff in here. She loves having the wife title. Wait a minute, Sweet Essence. Y'all, Sweet Essence said, I heard today that Tisha was delivering Uber Eats in Huntsville on another. Girl, girl, you gonna have to message me on on Instagram or TikTok and let me. I ain't gonna tell it now. You ain't got to worry about me telling it, but you gonna have to message me. We're gonna talk about that. Cause what are you talking about? Who said Tisha was delivering Uber Eats? Sonya. Hey, daughter of Israel. Mm, mm. Not. I can't. I know Marcel don't have that girl out there delivering Uber Eats. And then Maurice, he is just as embarrassing. He has embarrassed Kimmy so when she was going through her cancer, talking about I got her a Jeep so her hair could blow in the wind, but she don't have that much hair. Why would that fall out of your mouth? Why would that come out of your mouth? That is crazy to me. Not an experiment. Oh my God. Okay, and then wait a minute. So this right here, can everybody agree that this was monumental? This whole thing was monumental, shocking. And when I saw this right here, when I put this up last night, Lisa, okay, all right, all right. Wait a minute. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know how serious this is. I don't know how true this is. But what I will say is they better get ready because Lisa Bloom is this is a flex. Because just like I was saying, Mel was probably chilling Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Of course, she didn't have. I don't know if this is somebody that she's been talking to. I don't know if she's been talking to Lisa. I don't know. But when Dawn put that in her story yesterday, when she put that in her story yesterday, I was like, "Yep, I can see it. I can see it." Because you have someone who is in your face. Is it really? Is it really revenge P Mel? I thought it was just a test message. And the whole time you sitting there and even if you didn't see it, you know someone that did. And if Marceau was over there looking, you ought to be mad at him for going over there looking. Wait a minute. What Sweet Essence said? Somebody said go back to Sweet Essence last comment. Hold on. Let me go back and see what Sweet Essence said because wait a minute. Hold on, let me get to it. Wait a minute, I can't find it. What she say? They're not friends. Tisha. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what she said. Why I can't find it? Oh, wait a minute. She said, yes, it's true. A subby said fill out when Tisha. Sweet Essence, you talking about her delivering the Uber Eats? Yes, it's true. A subby said fell out when Tisha came to her door. What? Now, all jobs are good jobs. Nobody talk about nobody getting no money. But not rich wife. Marceau got you out here delivering sandwiches? Y'all who catch the replay, what this is right here is somebody has said that Tisha is driving Uber Eats. And it's being kind of confirmed, I'm going to say allegedly in my case, because I was not at the door, that a subscriber said they fell out when Tisha came to the door with their sandwich or their food. I'm saying a sandwich. What? I'm with you. I'm with you, Pepper. I'm with you, Pepper. I know y'all lying. Oh my Lord. Maybe she getting some money to put back, child. Maybe for a rainy day, honey. She is, Kathy. She is. And 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 I just don't understand Tisha. Like, she is not a girl's girl. She is not. Oh yeah, Sweet Essence, did the subway have a ring camera? Cause that's the next thing gonna come up other than talking about it. Somebody gonna have to put up a little video. Do I think Martell has grounds to sue the Scotts? Oh, you talking about like if they like put him out there, like him coming out? I mean, he could do defamation, but I mean, where he already got these lawyers caught up for this stuff with Mel. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what's in that man checking account. Let me stop. She said Tisha doesn't realize that Rich Wife title by CK is said to dig at Mel, not because he believes it. She should definitely put her foot in her mouth. They're not playing. They're not playing. That fool right here got Lisa Bloom, and I put up the stats: 35.5 million in harassments, 12.5 million in this, and I didn't realize that Lisa was the one who took down Bill O'Reilly. I didn't realize that. But since it happened and they fired him from his network, we have not even seen Bill O'Reilly. Do you realize? I was thinking about this. I said, do you realize if this is what Mel is doing, if this is the path that she's taking, and Carlos, if he was going to delete any video, it should have been the one Monday, not the one Gucci did. And the only reason he deleted the Gucci video is because that was targeted at him, right? It was making him look bad. It was making his production company look bad. And it was saying that he's not doing what he needs to do. But he'll leave this up for Tisha to sit here and talk about they've all seen the Revenge P photos and videos. And not realize that Mel over here talking to Lisa Bloom. And Lisa Bloom could make everybody disappear like Bill O'Reilly has disappeared. That is insane. That is crazy. Oh, I Am Diva said that Mel started liking Lisa Bloom's post over a year ago, and it was before Mel sit down with Carlos, where she revealed that he didn't protect her. I think they have been building their case all this time. Ooh, and baby, she gonna be thorough. They're not playing over there. I went back. Let me catch up with these comments. I know, and you know Gloria don't play. You know Gloria doesn't play. Gloria get up there on that podium and that microphone, it's a wrap. People start turning money in. Let me see. Miss Tiff Tigris said, I remember there was buzz on the internet about Mel and Lisa about 6 months ago, if not longer. Child, this is a mess. Hey, Brown Sugar 2. Yep. She said, Hyam Liv said, that's the part that really pisses me off. If y'all knew, why would y'all downplay it? Why would you downplay it? Why would you? Let me tell you something. If you're in my face talking to me, and I'm sitting here telling you, girl, this just don't make no sense. I don't know why they would do this. And the whole time you stand up here in my face talking about, girl, I know that's crazy. But you know what's going on? The best thing that you can do is never get in my face ever again. Never. Don't ever talk to me again after that moment. After you make your statement, that's the last statement you make to me. Because if I find out you already knew, it's going to be a problem. That is crazy. What did Ken say? Oh yeah, girl, we're gonna talk about that. I got that. I got it here. We're gonna talk about Ken now. Honey, she said that is her passion, Crystal. Crystal Amos said Lisa Bloom is the GOAT for protecting women's civil rights. Baby, on her website, she said this is her passion. Honey, this show may be over before y'all know it. Let me see. Lisa Bloom is a takedown. Ooh. Child Mel will own that Nubian TV that Mel got over there. She'll have to rename all that with that Kingdom Reign. Lisa Bloom is to take down CK the Puppeteer and Kingdom Reign Entertainment. The county DA will handle Martell. Yep. Not she used the Marcel watching videos. Let me take Lisa down. This is where we are right now, people. We are right here with Lisa Bloom. Let me go on to something else. Let me go on to this since we brought this up. Okay. So on Instagram, hold on, let me take this down. On Instagram, they played the little clips of what's going to happen this week. So Trish, last time we saw Trish and Ken, they were in the garage talking about this particular party and who they were going to invite. Oh, we just saying because she said she's a millionaire. Who they're going to invite? Hold on, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, Tisha clarified the rich wife, rich in everything. Hello, Angela. Hello, Samantha. Hello, me and you, honey love, Frederick. Wait, let me put Frederick up. Frederick said this. Now, I don't know how true this is. Frederick said, who surprised Destiny was delivering lottery tickets? Who Destiny? Yeah, what are they doing in Huntsville? Great day, too. What is going on in Huntsville? Girl, we just started Brown Sugar. We just started. We started with Carlos King, and we just started. Carlos said he in his zaddy season. So let me talk about this right here. Oh, I gotta get to the bottom. I know I'm missing some comments, y'all. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, Tawana. So, hello, Lulu. So, this thing right here, they are actually having the party that they had talked about. So, let me see if I can get it. Let me see if y'all can hear it. Because I feel like Ken was so out of order, y'all. I don't even know how. Hold on. Huntsville. Ken was out of order. Do you hear me? Where is it? I don't know if I can. Wait a minute. Was it on On Network? It was on On Network. Let me find it on OWE. Here we go. Here we go. Let's listen.
Everybody for coming. This was amazing. We know you guys have a lot of things going, but we're glad that y'all came out here to celebrate our kids. We want to celebrate the parents, me, Tisha, all y'all guys who take care of y'all kids. I got some good influences around me, These guys, they teach me. I'm a younger father, so I still have a lot of learning to go. And these guys right here, they help me. Hey, I'm the
father. Child, Marquez had to come over onto the side and say, "Hi, I'm the father." Exactly. Y'all, let's get up. It said we need more 200 more votes. 200 more likes. Let's go. Ken said, all the fathers that take care of their kids. I'm a young father, and I want to give a shout out to all the guys who helped me. And Marquez just standing there like, dude. And okay, daughter of Israel, 100%, 100%. Because Trish, this look that she has right here on this photo, the moment Ken started talking, this is how she looked from that moment. The moment he started talking. He should have, and I know you can't put hands on people, but he should have. It was nasty work from Ken. Hey, healthcare workers. Yes, honey, it's a new clip. It's a new clip for Saturday because the last time we saw them, they were in the garage. They were talking about throwing a party for the kids because they didn't graduate and moved up grades. And then they were talking about who they were going to invite. And she was saying the kid's father, you know. So, honey, and that's what he said. Hold on. Let me. Them kids' face express said a lot. Trish is a strange woman. I don't understand Trish. Let's listen again.
First off, we want to thank everybody for coming. This was amazing. We know you guys have a lot of things going, but we're glad that y'all came out here to celebrate our kids. We want to celebrate the parents, me, Trisha, all y'all guys who take care of y'all kids.
Ooh.
I got some good influences around me, These guys, they teach me. I'm a younger father, so I still have a lot of learning to go. And these guys right here, they help me. Hey, I'm the
father. That's crazy. Raven, I see your question. We're gonna touch on it for a few. We're gonna touch on that for a little bit. Yeah, for him to sit there and say that about that man, and he's standing there. I mean, I say he was a deadbeat. A lot of people don't like me saying that, but y'all know how I feel about Marquez. I feel like if you have regardless of how old you are, and you growing together, and you do have a wife and you have children, the fact that you get up and leave, and you leave that responsibility to the woman with no turning back, you're a deadbeat to me. You're a deadbeat. The fact that he couldn't be there for Trish when she was losing her family. I mean, even though he gave that lame excuse talking about, I've never had any death in my family. It don't matter. That's your wife. Y'all go through stuff together. So I don't have nothing for him. Nothing. I don't have nothing for him. I mean, the kid's sitting there confused because their dad is standing there and he's not even recognizing the daddy. And this is the look on Trisha's face. She got her head down, hand on her hip, drinking. And Ken just talking. I don't even think Ken should have talked. I think it should have been Trish. Miss YBBG said, I promise you some furniture would have been moving. Trisha is a sick heifer. I agree. 100%. I agree 100%. Hold on. Let me take this off. I was trying to get. Hold on. Let me see. He is a deadbeat. No man should be able to have that much influence in you. Exactly. No man should. Trish is trash, not a mother to me. Sorry, not sorry. This is currently still her husband, Marquez Stan. Exactly. He's standing right there. She could have said something. Cut and paste. Tisha said he thinks it makes him look good making that speech, regardless of Marquez's absence. It actually made him look stupid. It does make you look real crazy, Ken. It makes you look extremely crazy for you to not even recognize the children's father. Now, it'd have been different if Mr. Make It Happen 365 didn't make it to the party. That's totally different. But if he's standing here, like everybody else is standing here, and you got people sitting around looking, and he is the father, and then he got to sneak in and say something and mess up. Yeah, Mel was embarrassed. She was laughing. I mean, I don't know if she was embarrassed, but she was like, what is really going on? I mean, I don't know what the kids have to say. Now, the way Trisha said it on the show, let me see. Miss YBBG said, is he a deadbeat? I need to know what the kids have to say. Now, according to Trish, she said that they have reached out. Hey, Braylon. Hey, Linda. They have reached out to him, for different things. They had to send him money to come to graduation. And she was like, I've never tried to keep you from your kids. Now, she told him that on camera to his face. So I feel like, why would she need to say, I never tried to keep you from your kids? She was like, your children are here. She said, I've never tried to do that. Ooh, let me put this up here because I love this. Miss P said, windmilling for a 304, that's still married to the very one you're trying to shade is nasty word. I'm sorry. I don't know. I love this. Hold on. Chanel, is it Chanel? I don't even like my kid's father, and he falls short a lot. But I would never let my new man do that to my ex. No, those, and especially if your children are there. If your children are there, no, you wouldn't let him do that. No, you wouldn't, because that's not right. I can't with Trish sometimes. She follow me on Instagram just here lately. I noticed that. Okay, so we have that to look forward to. Let's go on to the next. Hold on, if I have it here. Just a second. I gotta clap for that statement. Yes, she never tried, but Ken has been trying to keep him from his kids. You think that? Hey, Miss Tate. Miss Tate here, she get upset with me because I said that Marquez was a deadbeat. Me and her kind of we agree to disagree. I say that, but I love that she's here. Thank you for being here. Um, so somebody mentioned this. We're gonna switch gears right quick. Oh Lord have mercy. I don't know if y'all watching this, but this is the trial today. If they're in trial today, it will be day 7 of the Jimmy J. Lee trial in Oxford, Mississippi. Timothy Harrington um, is on trial for unaliving Jimmy J. Lee, and I can't. Well, I'll say this: I have been asked to not talk about this trial because I know the family, right? So, out of respect to the family, I'm not going to deep dive into it, but I will definitely do updates about it. Um, I will say that I gotta watch it because I think the grandfather was on the stand yesterday, and the father of Timothy was on the stand yesterday. I think I gotta go watch it and see. But the reason I have this particular photo up is because I really hope he gets a fair trial. Because it was just something about these people in this courthouse, these 5 Caucasian people. I was like, I hope he get. Bree, what's going on in Oxford? Well, like, how? Have you run down there to the courthouse? Like, can people just go down to the courthouse? Because it's on YouTube. I will talk about the outcome. I know I'll talk about the outcome, but oh my goodness, it's just so crazy. It's so crazy, and I hate to see him sitting in there. I was thinking about it last night. I was like, I hate to see him sitting in there. I hate to see his dad and his mom in there, his grandparents. But we'll just talk about the outcome. I don't want to go to court in Oxford, Mississippi. I don't. That's what I was sitting there thinking about. I was like, I don't want to go to court in Mississippi. Period. Ever. I don't ever want to go to court in Mississippi. Yeah, that pic. I mean, it was something about that picture, and I was like, oh my god, this is just so hurt. It's just hurtful. Let's go to something more. Let's lift it on. Let's lift it back up, people. Uh oh, where's my photo? Hold on one second. Let me take this down. Do I have it up here? Yeah, here we go. So, okay, what is the consensus about this? I haven't, but I have a bad feeling about all this. Yeah, it's tough. Girl, it's on YouTube, child. I think you can do. I think you can search Ole Miss, Ole Miss, Murder. Search that. It'll come right up on YouTube. So where are we with this? Where are we with this? Because the people are saying that Quad is pregnant. She's. I'm just gonna put this up here because this will tickle me so bad right here. What Sonya said. That's what I'm saying. That's where I am with the chef dun dun. I was like, I'll wait for her to confirm it because the people are saying that she is pregnant. Now, fucking Aniva had that mishap where he said something about her being married. He was like, no, I'm just playing quiet pregnant. I still took that with a grain of salt because I was like, people say stuff, trying to go off of what he had just said. Oh, Patricia. I think people had got upset with me when I said in my review, he's the owner of a luxury car rentals, like his Quad's car rental. That's her car, but people said that's her car. You know. Oh, Angela, let me tell you something. I know that if she is pregnant, that is her business and her king. That's their business. But this was my sentiment exactly, right? This is and I know this is personal. Y'all, let's get this up. Let's get it up. We got 360 likes. Let's get up to 500. I know that this is personal, and this ain't got no with your swimmers over here on this side of town, and those swimmers and where they trying to go on this side of town. It has nothing to do with each other. But because they're on the same show, and you know how Sweet Tea is feeling, this is going to be tough. And I don't want this to be I don't I don't want this to be a spiteful thing. A baby is a blessing. Quad said King is the man that she wants to have children with because she was in a bad situation last time. So now she's in a better situation. So I'm happy for her. Right? If this is how she really feels, 100%, I am happy for her. But my thing is that dentist person, she, not Quad and not Sweet Tea. The dentist will make it a spiteful situation. And I'm telling you right now, if that happens, I'm out totally. I will never. And I love Sweet Tea. And I'll call her myself and tell her friend, I'll buy a t-shirt. I'll support you any other kind of way, but I can't watch this show. And it's just me. It's just one person. But I can see the dentist doing that. And that'll be the last time I watch. Because she's a mess. I'm happy for Quad. If Quad is pregnant, I am so happy for her. Hey, how you see it? And okay, Coco, it's just us in here talking, right? Ain't nobody else gonna hear this but us. Look, that's what Coco, girl. Quad got real busy find a man when Greg showed up with a woman. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. That's why I love y'all. Cause I was thinking, I was like, and then I'm gonna say this: when she was sitting there opening up that Louis Vuitton suitcase, I was like, Quad look like she real happy, and I'm happy for her if she's real happy. I'm happy for her if she's happy. Ooh, Patricia. Patricia is the go-to right here for me. She said Quad would end up like Kenya. And you can take that any way you want to. I understand what she's talking about. Is she even married to this man yet? I'm just saying, not that you have to be. No, she's not married to this. Well, as far as we know, she's not. She hasn't come out and said she is pregnant. And we don't know if she's pregnant or not. This is just what the Uncut and some other blogs are putting out there. We don't know. And I don't know if she's married or not. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know, honey. She divorced him. What WTF? She doing anything to piss him off for? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think she would do it. I don't know. But I'm just saying. I ain't saying Quad would do it. I'm not saying Quad would do it. I'm talking about the dentist. Because she would do anything, the way she speaks about Sweet Tea, she would do anything to just hurt that girl. And I mean that. I know, Miss. And then here's the thing. How did we get here? How did we get to the point where we got headlines that Quad is allegedly having a baby? Like, how is it because of what fucking Aniva said? Is that how we got here? Speculation? Let me see what you say. Pepper says she should have had that man just was dating everything is not about Greg and Sweet Tea. Yeah, we know it's not about them. 100% is not about them, but that is gonna be a big thing. Now, Pepper, you cannot not see that. Like you got one girl over here, she's trying her hardest to have a baby. Then you bring Quad back on the show with everything going on with her, and she have a baby. Hey, Mahogany. The interview she did yesterday on Big Ticker. Who did the interview yesterday on Big Ticker Show? Y'all can't hear me? Not found her sent. Can y'all hear me now? What happened to my sound? I didn't touch. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Wait a minute. I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Okay. I'll just move back. So uh, Luigi told the people that the U.S. has the number one most expensive healthcare in the world and ranked number 42 in life expectancy. These parasites simply had it coming. Y'all, I know, right? Y'all, he was yelling out like as he was going to be, apprehended into the police station. Like he said it had to be done. And it seems like, wait a minute. Oh, and it seems like he ain't got no problem with what he has done. Luigi said it had to be done. There had to be a light shined on this. And I can't believe they caught him in the McDonald's. Right? Uh-oh. Wait a minute, where did it go to? Hold on, let me get my other slide. Here we go. Oh Lord, let me see if I can read it. Okay. You can hear me. Okay, good. Um the alleged manifesto of Luigi, um, who unalived the United Healthcare CEO incident, has been published. The document, described as 2 or 3 pages long, criticizes the insurance industry and includes statements such as, frankly, these parasites had it coming, and I do apologize for any strife or traumas, but it had to be done. He also emphasized that he acted alone, with writing, to the feds, I'll keep this short. I wasn't working with anyone. He was 26 years old. He was arrested Monday in Pennsylvania after spotted in McDonald's. He now faces firearm charges, allegedly carrying a ghost Pum Pum at the time of the arrest. The boy at McDonald's that turned him in, child, they said they had even paid him his money and they have fired him. No, honey, because he dialed 911 and not the tip line. And he got fired. 803, he was fired. Yes. Child, they let that baby go from his job. But y'all think they're gonna do, like, what else could happen? I see somebody said in here that he was like the fall guy. Like, what else do you think could happen? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they fired him because he said something. But if he had to call the tip line, honey, he called 911, and I don't know why they fired that baby. Using company time for personal use, but it was 911. Like, why would you fire him? That is insane. The boy, it's a man. It's a somebody out in the world. Let's talk about something else that's crazy. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this man? I can't think of his name. Deborah, something like that. Tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. I said I'm like Chef Dunn. We just gonna wait to see if she is. Y'all, he got 26 to 65 years in prison. So today he was standing up. I saw him today. He was standing up in the courthouse and he was saying how he is not a mean person. He came into the court that day. He was listening to music and he was well aware that he was in some trouble, but dot, dot, dot. And then he went on to say that he has like mental illness and stuff like that. The way this boy ran and jumped across this bench. What his one was. Like he did some really harmful stuff to her. I want to say he did something with her teeth. I know she said something about her arm and her leg. That boy jumped right on top of that woman. Right on top of her. Yeah, he now we talking about Luigi now, Coco and I are. Yes, he should be locked away, but ooh, Bev like 2 said Quad is messier than the dentist. Baby, he jumped over at that judge. You right, like he was on a game of Frogger. You are correct. You are that is crazy. The healthcare snitch is a woman. Oh, it was a woman that called? And she probably had kids and she probably needed that money. And she was just maybe she didn't know the hotline number. She know 911. People need to take stuff into consideration. If it's a woman that called, why would she call? That's great. But this baby right here going to jail for 26 to 65 years. And I don't even think when he went to this Las Vegas courtroom, I don't even think he was in trouble like that. I think if he was in trouble, I think he was going to jail maybe like a year or less. I don't even think he was in big trouble. He didn't get in big trouble until he did this right here, until he went across that bench for that judge. Yeah, that is insane. What what I saw the look, girl, I was looking at the video today at 8:03, and she had just said she was like, no, everything that's going on, you're gonna have to serve some time. And she looked down and then it was a ruckus. And by the time she looked up, I think she was like, which way do I go? And boom. Yeah, he would. Yeah, I knew what he had been in jail, what he had come to the courthouse for. It wasn't big. He wasn't going to be in there long. But after he did this, that's why he got 26 to 65 years, honey. That is the reason why. He tackled her like she was an NFL. He caught her over here in like this corner over here, and he had his way with her. He tussled on top of her head. That lady took a beating. That wasn't cool at all. That was not cool. Let's see. Hold on. What's next? Let me see. Oh, y'all, we got something coming up new. So the colognes. Is it up here? No, it's not up here. Hold on, let me find it. So Willie and Aisha cologne. Y'all, it looks like Willie has cut his dreads off. It looks like he's cut his dreads off. It looks like he got like a little shortcut or something right here. But they are getting ready for a new venture. Let's look. I found this out today, so this is an exclusive. Hold on if I can find it. Where is it? Hold on. Do I have it on here? Oh yeah, here we go. So Aisha and Willie are starting a YouTube page, and they are filming today, and it's going to be out on Thursday. Now, here's what the show is about. Okay. She said we will be discussing all the F's: family, faith, football, fertility, flashes, menopause, fitness, financing. Okay, bounce house. You know the F word for bounce house. That fidelity, Ferris Street, failure, and fear. She said each week we will dive into raw, real conversations. F it. So they have a new venture coming out. It's going to be on her YouTube page, Aisha Cologne. It's going to be on her YouTube page. So this is coming up for them. This is coming up. Hey, hey, powerful. Hey, Nicole. Can y'all hear me now? Okay, she can hear me. Y'all can hear me, right? Okay. So that's new coming up. Yep, that's new for Aisha and Willie. So they have a new venture coming out. So that's good. Is this something you all will you support? I'm going to definitely watch it Thursday. I know for a fact they're filming today, and I think they may be filming right now. But we'll see. Let me see what else. We might get out of here on an hour today, y'all. Hold on. Oh, okay, Sonya. Hey, Tasha. Okay, Sonya. I hear you, sis. Trish, Tisha, 2, 3, 5, Luigi, Lisa, Luigi. Oh, we got to start right here. How beautiful is this baby right here, y'all? Hold on. People have been talking about Blue's dress. I don't see anything wrong with this baby's dress. I think Blue looks beautiful. She's on the red carpet. She is a voiceover in the new Lion King, Mufasa coming out. Beyonce is so proud. Jay-Z, with everything he has going on, he was right there at this premiere, clapping for his child, taking pictures with Blue, Beyonce, and Miss Tina Knowles. And oh girl, I loved it. And I was like, who is talking about the baby's dress? Who is talking about her dress? Her mother is Beyonce. She's going to be fantastically fabulous. Why are people talking about Blue? And she is just gorgeous. She gives Beyonce and Jay-Z to me all day. Like, she gives me the best of all of them. But she looks like her mom a lot. She really looks like her mother. Exactly, too. What is the problem? The girl covered up. Is it because it's strapless? They feel like she's too young to wear strapless. The dress is beautiful and probably costs more than my truck. So, girl, I think this is fantastic. I don't know what's wrong with people. And it's crazy how if you don't like a person, just say you don't like a person, then you want to have these ridiculous reasons as to why something else is crazy around that person. She looks like Cece said she looks like a golden princess. She does. I love it. She used to look just like her dad. She said, y'all are sleeping on Uber and Lyft drivers here in Ohio make up to $47 an hour. I didn't say anything wrong with it. I said, I'm not knocking nobody in their hustle, honey, because you don't know what she doing that for. Let me see. What you say, Chef? I saw them on Twitter talking, and I'll say is I don't agree, but they were talking about that baby's upper area. That's the only thing, Chef, that I would say that they would have something to talk about. But she's covered. And oh my God, Jesus Christ, they're not falling out. They in the dress. And the dress is beautiful. And she's snatched. And her hair is gorgeous. And her face is And she's the voice on Mufasa. Those people are not the voice on Mufasa, so I'm sorry. Child Northwest ain't gonna wear that. A millionaire football player teach me about finance. There are a lot. Y'all come on up with these likes now. Come on. There's a lot. She said, I've come to realize there's a lot of unhappy, judgmental people in the world. It really is. Yeah, I really do try to mind my outside business. Like this is my business. This is what I do. This is what I try to do right here. I keep it right here. Anything that someone is doing, whether they're just starting, whether they fail, they started over, I support them. Because this is what you want to do for yourself. I ain't got time to be sitting up here worried about what somebody else does. Yeah, she's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But I mean, it's insane. I thought Blue looked fantastic. Jay-Z and Beyonce has done such a great job. Hold on, but I do have to get to this about Jay-Z. Let's get into this. Now, with everything that has happened with Jay-Z, I know the Leah, how do you not like a kid? Like, how are you talking about a child? She does look like Solange, right? So now we all know that now they have said that Jay-Z was with Diddy with a minor, right? Beyonce says she's sticking with her man. As you can see, he out there at his baby's premiere, as he should be. But Jay-Z's lawyer alleges an anonymous woman has come forward and alleged that Tony Busby's law firm dropped her as a client for refusing to fabricate. That is not the right way to say that. Falsify claims about being drugged and assaulted. I don't know. Fabricate claims about being drugged and assaulted. I I don't believe the Jay-Z situation. You know what, Chef Dun? I saw that today, and I didn't get into it because I was like, I'm gonna have to sit on that for a minute. I don't want to just get out there with it. I'm just because I've been sitting. I'm gonna have to sit on that for a minute because I thought it was a daughter that he had one time. I didn't know it was a son, allegedly. So I believe this because I do not until just what Chef Dun said. He gonna wait till Quad come out with it. I'm gonna wait to see how this work out because I can't believe Jay-Z would do that. And then, like he said, I got kids. I got a daughter. She's freaking on the red carpet as the voice on Mufasa, and you want to put out here that I had something to do with a 13-year-old? No, ma'am, no, sir. So Busby said that's not the truth. He is standing 10 toes on it. So we're just gonna have to hear how this gonna have to go. Yeah. Now Busby got his hands in a lot of stuff. He does. That Hope, hey, that Hope, what's going on? Said that I heard Busby was a lawyer that went after the Houston Texans quarterback Watson too. Yeah, he has his hands in a lot. It's the timing of the claims for me, right at the premiere and the time of his daughter's movie. That's so horrible. And he did that on purpose. And what I did put up here is Margaret Green with her trailer park self talking about there should be the unaliveness penalty for Jay-Z and Diddy in these situations. Well, what do you think they should be for your president, ma'am? If you feel like this for Jay-Z and Puffy, I know he should be first in line. He should be the first one in line for something because he's done worse than them. Well, probably not worse than Puffy, but he right up there. His Puffy and him, they 1 and 2. They're 1 and 2 in the world. But Marjorie Green, I don't even like to get into that because I let her have enough of that on Twitter on a daily basis. Her and Josh Howley. Now that's when I do my big one over there with them because I cannot with those two. I first home program. I just do not believe that. Yes, Jay-Z being accused of victimizing a girl that was a year older than his daughter is now. Crazy. Crazy. That's what she looked like. She looks like she is fresh out of a trailer park with that spaghetti hair on her head. I cannot with Marjorie Taylor Greene. I cannot handle that. I can't take it. And the best thing for me to do is just leave that lady alone and let me stop talking about her because I'm because this ain't even the kind of channel this is. So I'm just gonna stop because I cannot with her. I just have to. I save all that for Twitter. Let me see if it's something else I need to talk about. We got Blue Ivy. Let me see. Court. Let me see. I think we did that. Hmm. Y'all got something? Wait a minute. What about the $10,000 graduation deal Trish was talking about? Girl, not $10,000. Yeah, we talked. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'll find it for you. Hold on 1 second. Let me get Jay-Z down. I'm gonna get them down right quick. Girl, yeah. Let me see. Willie, where is it? Is this it for Trish? I don't think this is it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. My bad. This was not $10,000. Where did you get $10,000 from, man? Because this is not it. Because Trish is around here with torn up jeans and a tank top. And why does Mr. Make It Happen wear these big old hats on his head? Why are they swallowing his head? Hey Kathleen, good morning. I am so good. How are you? I am doing good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope all is well with you and your family as well. I know Trisha didn't say she paid no $10,000 for this backyard barbecue because that's all that is. That Sonya, I'm telling you something. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Sonya said this too. Trish was on an interview saying they paid $10,000 for her. Oh, the graduation dinner. This is not what this is. They did. They already talked about the graduation dinner. This backyard barbecue is not the graduation dinner. This backyard barbecue is for two kids. One is going to the 8th grade and one is going like to the 9th grade, something like that. This is not the. They already had that, and they had that. That's what Ken was talking about. They had to send him the money for, so that probably was 10,000, but I doubt it. But that's what they talking about. But not this backyard barbecue. Not. I'm about to log off. Oh my god, girl. Y'all are crazy. That's the style. It's a fitted hat. Okay. Okay. If y'all say so. I have to go with what y'all say because I don't know. Let me let me move my crazy self on because baby, it ain't no way. You ain't showing up nowhere with me with this big old hat on your head, little man. I can't do it. Mm-mm. So y'all need what is it y'all like to go over before I go? Because this has been a quick one. It's been a good one. Thank you. Thank you. No. Wait. Not West Wesley Wabbit. Okay. Oh, I saw that wags to riches. Let me tell you that. Thank you, too. Thank you, Tuesday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, love. Wags to riches comes out in January. I saw that, and it's so many girls on that, right? It's so many girls on that. Let me see what's going on right here before I go. Let me go to my hot topics because I still gotta do hot topics today because I haven't done hot topics in a while. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what I couldn't with.
Beyonce.
I couldn't with these two right here on the internet.
From Housewives history that I would never.
I could not.
Be friends with again. I mean, realistically, all the petty arguing and different stuff with me and different people on the show, like, hey, you can get over.
Candace says, there's only one housewife she'll never be friends with again. So we know who she's talking about. Candace says she'll never be friends with Phaedra again, right? Why are we listening to Candy and Kenya anyway? Why are we listening to them? If y'all don't know, my history with these two is not. I can't. I cannot. Hey, girl. I don't know why I can't speak today. Hey, girl. Hey, honey. How are you doing? Pacino, how are you doing today? 10 ladies. Yeah, it's like 10. It's 10 ladies for that show, right? Wait a minute. Somebody's birthday today? It's to my male son, Tank. Happy birthday, Tank. Happy birthday. All right. It's still Sagittarius season. Hey, Indigo girl. Marla. Oh, child. It ain't no way. There is no Brit, when I tell you there is no way I will watch this podcast. There is no way on the planet I will watch this podcast. No, ma'am. No how, no way. I do have one thing to say before I go. Yeah, honey, she hold grudges. And I hold one too against her where she sat there and they called me a liar. I'm like, Candy, no, ma'am, you got that wrong. And you know I'm telling the truth. Girl, I was... Crystal, how you doing? Girl, it's them. They done tickle me. They just said they call that boy a Wesley Wabbit, honey. Wait a minute, hold on. What you say? What you say? Chef Dunn said, I know y'all don't like Marquez, but he don't give aggressive for real. Maybe other things, but aggressive is Ken. Well, he can't give aggressive. He's not but 3 feet tall. And when he talking about Ken, so he cannot give aggressive because Ken will crack his acorn head with his elbow. So he can't do that. But he give all kind of aggression on that Instagram page in Atlanta, though. Let's be real. He got all kind of aggression on Instagram in the ATL. But he not there. If a man can make you not come to the house where your children live, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Ken and Trisha in the house chilling. All he got to do is come here and say, I'm here to see the kids. They ain't going to tell him no. He don't do it. I don't like when I come up in the driveway and see his car. I wouldn't have no aggression either. I don't get aggression from him. I don't. But he definitely not gonna give it when he around Ken. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what allegedly that's what they say happened. He pulled that pum out. I don't know. Right. What? But now Chef Dun everything is good because they've had a conversation. They've talked about it. Even when I interviewed Ken spoke like immediately highly of him. So things have changed. Oh, I know what it was. Yeah. Thank you for saying that before I get out of here. Thank you for saying that because somebody, hold on. I know I got this. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second because I know if I don't have it, I'm going to have to go get it because we're going to talk about this. I got it in here somewhere. And what did I do with it? Hold on, y'all. I know this because it's, what is it? Quad. I thought I had this on here. Hold on. Because we can't leave without talking about this. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it because I got to find this before I go. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. I'm right here with you. I'm right here with you right quick. Let me just check. There we go. There we go. All right. Let me get done down. Let me take this down. And let's get it. Oh, baby. That's not what it was. We're going to talk about this right now, though. So, you know, Arion Curry. Wait a minute, me, you. What you talk? Wait a minute, hold up. Before I get to talking about it, let me put this up here because I need to know what you're talking about. I just saw it. Millie going to defend him because he has that look. Who got a look? Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Please tell me who you're talking about because I'm going to be right here. Let me go and look again before I get to talking. And because I need to know who me you talking about. Who are you talking about? Who am I defending? And what look does he have that I will defend somebody? Please put it up here in this chat because I need to know what you're talking about. Hold on. I can't believe I didn't get that. Did I not? Wait a minute. No, that's 4. 12, 11. Hold on. I can't believe I didn't get that. Did I not get that? Mm, I guess I didn't get it. One in that storyline. Who are you talking about that I'm gonna defend him because he has that look? And then how you know me to know what a look I like? Oh yeah, shout out to Nikki Giovanni. That is a great loss, right? A great loss. That was heartbreaking. Um, well look, I don't. What? Let me see if I have this. I know I got this somewhere. But we ain't gonna keep going. So Arion Curry done put out her little video. She put a picture out there with her and Martell walking, and I guess she wanted to show off her BBL. They say she got or whatever, right? But then shortly after that, this is what she put in her story. Subscribe to see exclusive content. Girl, what are you talking about? Oh, she gone. She claims she's gone because she doesn't like quad. Oh, okay. Now, if she talking about Ken, I mean, Ken has faults, honey. That whole speech right there, Ken should not have done. If that's what you're talking about, child. Okay, let's keep going. So Ariana had posted a picture yesterday, her and Martell out here, they walking from somewhere after Tisha had said that allegedly he likes guys. So I guess Martell had picked her up so she could come out in the month of December to show that he is with Ariana. And she's happy to come out because he only lets her out in October. So this is a treat. Okay. So then I guess she felt like, oh, they talking about my likeness. People can come and subscribe to my channel. Ma'am, this is to you, Ariana. Nobody's subscribing to this channel. That is the very reason you took this down. Because what are you going to talk about? Arion, there is nothing about you that anyone really wants to know. And after the way people talk about you, you shouldn't want to get up in front of anybody and say anything. You can't talk about relationships, right? You almost can't talk about being a mother, but you are one, but it's the way you became one. You can't talk about careers because we know you stopped yours because you was trying to keep up with a married man. And you can't talk about being a friend because who wants a friend that at some point could end up sleeping with their husband? So she did right. She did right to take that down. Free trial, girl. We not. Nobody's trying it for free, Big Ari. Nobody. Nobody's trying it for free. Nobody. Not give it under oath, but you know, said she may have to give it under oath, and she's right. She is 100% right. Because what is she gonna talk about? Is she gonna talk about what's going on with her and Martell now? We don't care that much, honey. She would love to be. She would love to be half a male, half. Then maybe she would feel like Martell would give her half the respect. And I will say this about Martell Holt: that is a very disrespectful man. Girl, did you see that? Did you see that ponytail yesterday, Tasty? Girl, did you see it yesterday? Girl, I was like, can you put it back in the bun, child? Put the hair back in the bun. Put it back in the bun. Not even for the free. Mm-mm. Y'all, I'm with you, Kathleen. Look, here it is. Wait a minute. Kathleen said Melody needs to press charges against AL too because he's been posting some horrible pictures of Melody. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Honey, I don't know what's to come with since she got Lisa, I don't know what's to come with Mel. But I do know that those people that she on that show with, that's what I was talking about. Those people that she's on that show with, they definitely should see something coming. Right? It's inevitable. Hey, Celia's closet. Celia said if Arion had stayed quiet from the start, people probably would have gave her some grace and cast most of the blame on Martell. But no, that's the thing. Like, let's just say for giggles that Marceau does have a woman out there. Let's just say it's all alleged because we don't know. We feel it in our hearts, but we don't know for sure. Whoever that is, Marceau could very well have another child over there, right? Very well. Ariel, all she had to do, if she definitely tried to get pregnant because she did it 3 times. So that was her goal. Her goal was to get pregnant. I know what Tawana talking about. So everybody, her goal was to have a baby. So she had the baby. When she had an interview with Tasha K before the interview sit down with Tasha K. And she was saying some greasy stuff then. And even when she sat down with Tasha K, she was like, Tasha was like, this is our second time. She said, yeah, I wish I had known the first time. Tasha K had recorded the girl and she didn't even know. Like, she could get in trouble for that. Yes, she said he was a revenge baby. I want him to keep what's the baby name? Miles Morales, Maverick, Knox, like he keep the other kids. The other kids got a mama and a daddy. Like it's still a little different than somebody fly by night, but it wasn't a fly by night. This is clearly somebody that Martell keeps in the cut all the time because she's not going nowhere. Britt, let me put it up here because say it again. Britt said he out here buying BBLs and you can't keep it, but can't keep you well groomed. Just a brush and some eco gel. Girl, yeah, my yes, Miles Morales. That's what they call him too, honey. Yeah, she said, but Ariane should know she wasn't gonna get on that show. No, no, no. She said, "Oh, I don't know about that. All I know is the first one was miscarried, the second one got away with, and the third one was born." That's what I heard them say, Tandra. Now I don't know about the fourth baby. I just knew about three. It's just rough. We went over the interview with Tasha K this morning. That interview is so telling, Chef Dun Dun. That interview that she did with Tasha K was like, it was like she was so proud to come out as the mistress. Like when she wants to be a mistress, but when she was talking about, no, I'm not going to apologize to her. I don't feel like I need to apologize to her. You broke up her family. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know. What you talking about, Tasha? I just remember on the interview with Tasha K, she said three. So she said three times. But I mean, it could be four, child. I don't know, because we don't know what's been going on with her lately. When her face was swollen, now it's not swollen. I don't know. Chef Donna, you come up. They said bring you up. Let me bring you up real quick before I go. Come on, Don. Come on, Chef Donna. Come on up. How you said? Come on in the room. Come on in the room is my remix. Come on in the room. Come on, Chef. She said counted four with four. That interview, she thought that interview was her big one. It's her big one. That was her moment in time to do what it is that she needed to do. She thought that she was going to be that girl, and I don't think, and she just not that girl. Let me get done up here. Hold on, let me get this down. Hey, sir,
Hey,
what's going
listen.
on? Oh, y'all, look
I,
at my shirt. Hold on, let me see y'all. Y'all see my shirt?
oh, that's
No,
cute.
I forgot where I got it.
Come on, black girl with the afro and the hat.
Yes,
I
honey,
love
I
it.
love this. I forgot where I got it. I think my sister got it for me last year.
I love it. Hey, chat. Okay, listen.
Yeah, what you got going on?
I maybe
Wait a
the
minute.
people.
Wait. You can't be disrespectful, Chef. They want you to come in and do the raindrop
Oh my
introduction.
god! I did not.
Hold on. I see you down there. Hold on. They want you to do it.
When
What?
y'all put me on the spot, I be laughing. I
Hold
can't
on.
do
Hold on,
it.
Helen. Hey. They want you
I'll
to do
do it
it,
by the
Chef.
time we get through.
You gotta do it though. You gotta do it. But go ahead. Thank you, Celie. I gotta go do something to it. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all before we go. We want. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, real quick. Let me put this up here. I want to tell y'all before we go. Next week we will not have live hot topics because I mean, unlike Carlos, I mean I wasn't invited to. I don't know if I got it in here. Do I have it in here? I don't think I got it in here. I don't have it in here. But I won't be here next Wednesday. Well, I'll be getting back next Wednesday. If I find it, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead, Don. I'm listening. Let me put it up.
Oh no, I was just gonna talk about this slow girl.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what we're here for.
so I had did like a trip down memory lane, and we talked about the interview.
Hmm.
And of course, everybody got their favorite part of the interview with the two
Yep.
parent household.
Yes.
And the other favorite part is when Tasha K said, "I'm gonna call Melody."
Oh, that was my favorite part. That was my favorite.
Mine too. Mine
That was
too.
my
She
favorite
just
part.
she just slow. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why did you even come out and say anything? You should just been on
Now
mute
that
like
we
you been on mute.
Now that we know that Martell set that up, now that we know that, it was her looking around for her phone to call Martell to say she about to call Melody
Oh, she
because
texts
she was
Martell. She texts Martell in that interview. She absolutely put that phone out and she texts Martell and told Martell Tasha K is about to call Mel. And the only thing that saved her
what
from
do I
that
do?
was Tasha K not finding the phone number in that new phone.
I'm gonna read my text messages. Not reading my text messages. But go ahead. Okay, there we go. I found. Ooh, I can't put all that up there. But all things Helen, what's going on?
Hey, lady.
Hey,
Hey, dun. Hey, Chef Dun Dun.
Hey, hey.
Okay, so here's my funny part about all this.
mm-hmm.
When Tisha said in the interview that that you need to call, he also had videos of you too, and you need to get on that too. I'm thinking to myself, girl, do you think that this girl even cared that this man? She's excited that you're mentioning her name and that she got a BBL. She don't care that he's taped her. Matter of fact, she got out the next day and showed her BBL. She doesn't. She don't care. What was that supposed to do?
Nothing.
For teacher to actually mention that as if this girl cares about her reputation, she does not care.
And I'm so glad y'all brought this up because y'all remember. And Don, I'm gonna let you get back to what you was talking about. But y'all remember in that live that Tisha did with Carlos King. Do you remember that part when she said, "We only do what we are told to do. Like we don't put anything extra out." You remember that?
Lies. Yep, I peeped the lies immediately when she said it.
So I was
Which
like,
is why
so
it is.
so you just hold on to this type of information, and you just wait to see what they want you to talk about.
I'm looking at. So I want to say this, and I'm gonna get off because I'm at work, but I want to say this. I am really. I'm so confused about this whole thing. Tisha had the nerves to hold this information. I don't care if you are my enemy. I don't care who you are. There's just no way I'm not going to have a conversation with you about something that important. And what really trips me out about that, in that interview, she made this comment about, oh, um, the only reason I had an issue with Mel is because I heard that she was the one going around saying that trying to go against my marriage. In the process of her saying that, it tripped me out because she actually mentioned later on, and then we found out. Then later on, Martell was the one coming to us and telling us what was going on, and he told us it is all Mel's fault. And I'm thinking to myself, so nobody uses common sense here. Nobody
Nobody.
peep out the game. I'm I'm just going to revert back to this, and I always look at how we process information. Right when all this stuff came out about in 2016 that so and so was running for president, Black
Okay.
people understood automatically the game that was being played. So I'm looking at this circumstance here. You mean to tell me y'all did not look at this situation and say this nigga is playing games? Excuse my French. This dude is playing games. No, I'm not gonna believe that. No, it had nothing to do with that. It had something to do with the fact that you guys wanted to, no matter what, to have an issue with Mel, and you didn't care if it was a lie or not. You wanted to stick by it, and you wanted to put it out there that she was the liar. You knew this woman wasn't lying. You knew that this guy was an actual idiot who would lie at the drop of a hat. He's been lying from day one. Y'all known him.
Day
Y'all
one.
been with you. Y'all been in the whole
Day-
city with this man, so y'all know his reputation. The whole city knows his reputation. How could you not know that he's running a game on you?
And,
You knew that he was running a game.
and then it's like, I think for me, honestly, if I'm just being really honest with you, I think my whole thing, I'm real big. Like, I really and truly pride myself on people I have around me. even in social media world, I don't think the people, the 505 people, maybe not everybody is in here because they like me. Maybe they're in here to see what I'm going to say. But I will be willing to say at least 450 people, we all kind of think alike. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like it's
Absolutely.
BS. I don't feel like it's BS in the comments. I feel like you all that come here are really good people. We're like-minded. I feel like we can agree and disagree because I ain't having nobody coming here going back and forth with me. I think that's crazy. This is the internet. But I don't have a problem when you disagree with me. But if you in my real world, if I think you are somebody of substance and I really like you and I put time into it, and you just literally talking to me about a problem I'm having to my face, and then I found out later that you knew about the whole thing while you asking me questions. If I don't put my hands on you, I'm never talking to you again. Never. Never. I'm never talking to you.
Think about what Mel said that Tisha called her last year around December and had a conversation. So you knew her number. If
You
you
knew
called
her number.
about
No,
your
no,
problem,
Mel changed her number like when the
no,
sun
but
go down. I don't know. She
she
changed her number often.
she had her number to call her and discuss what was going on in her personal life, right? So,
Right.
conversation, you didn't think at any point in time that it was important for you to mention it.
Exactly. But and then mention something of that magnitude. You know what I'm saying? If
That's
I
it.
have if somebody has a video of me, right? And
Mhm.
Chef Dun Dun happens to be sitting next to somebody be like, ooh, you know that, you know, Lil Chun, I got a video. I expect him to just text me, girl, I was at so and so, and I saw your toes airing out on somebody's shoulders. I'm expecting him to say that to me. And like, what are you talking about?
Think
You know
about
what I'm
how loyal the M boys are to each other. They're
saying?
so loyal to each other that they would dog out their own wives. They would disrespect their own wives. So if men can be that loyal, there's no way in the world that y'all, a bunch of women who supposed to pride themselves in being proud African American Black women, that you are
Yeah,
not to uphold your sister. I'm gonna uphold. When you made that statement earlier
anytime.
about us being minded women, the reason why I listen to Chef Dun Dun, the reason why I listen to you, and a lot of other content
Uh-oh.
creators is because I enjoy your content. We
Right.
think alike. What your point of view match what I have, match what I'm. Even if there are things that some things I may not agree with, for the most part, we have the same mindset. There's no way in the
Yeah.
world that you could ever have a mindset um, male. There's no way, because if you did, you would at least respect her enough. I don't think this
Yes.
woman has ever shown anything to you to say anything different. And the only time she's ever mentioned anything about Tisha's marriage is when she said something about Mel's marriage.
Don't
When
say that
she
again.
put her own, when she started questioning and throwing things up in Mel's face because she was automatically jealous of Mel, automatically had an issue because Mel was making it in this world and she was married and she was doing big things and they were jealous. So
Yeah.
what she did was try to throw that as a jab to say, well, I got a good marriage. I got a marriage. At least I know where my husband is. And the only reason Mel did that at her is because she was throwing jabs. Mel wasn't purposely doing that.
I
And
don't.
on top of that, the information that Mel got came to
Uh-huh.
her was something that Mr. Stupidhead had said to her. He convinced Mel of what was going on in Tisha's marriage to hide what he was doing in his own marriage.
Well, I think that I will say this. Like I said at the top of the video, Tisha is not my favorite person. She's not. But do I think that she tired? That she's tired? Yes, I think she's tired. I feel like Tisha. Now I don't. Tisha has all these degrees, so she's smart somewhere. But where it matters on this television set, she's not. Tisha implicated everybody on the show. She made herself look crazy, and she is not a girl's girl. She's not.
She's
This
insecure.
Let me speak from a sorority you know, I like Tisha, like I'm saying, Tisha not my favorite, but if I'm somewhere with Tisha and something goes down, I'm gonna be right there with Tisha because she's my sorority sister. Now when it's over, I'm gonna be like, why you got me into this mess? And man, now it might be me and you. But if she need me, I'm gonna be there. I'm like that. If Chef Dun call me talking about Millie Cho, we need to ride. Let me put my outfit on. I'm ready. I'm with you. But Tisha is just not smart. Just the way I feel like she's tired of being treated wrong and embarrassed. But you need to think about yourself at some point. It's insane.
Okay.
Tisha's crazy. Wait a minute. Hey, Rhonda. Is Rhonda
Hey,
still here?
girl.
Hey, what's going on?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Now you know I be in and out. So
This is my friend, y'all. This
hey y'all.
I
Well, listen,
did.
I
Hey,
heard
hey.
that what whoever you remember when Nell was saying that she told the lady not to take pictures of her. Have you heard about that?
talking about Martell PR person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they say she was on another content creator's show last night, I think, and she admitted that Nell did ask her not to take those pictures,
Okay.
but she took them anyway. She took the pictures anyway, and Martell told her to post all the pictures that you got.
I
So
believe it.
there was a plot behind that, and
And
girl, they said Martell now make $300,000 a year on the show. That's what the
wait a
people
minute.
say.
Per season.
Wait, y'all. We got a superstar in here today. Hey, Natty.
Hey, Millie John, hey,
Wait a minute,
yeah.
but hold on 1 second. Let me finish with Ron. Now wait a minute, B. Now what
That's what the people say now, girl. The people say Martell make $300,000 a year.
now? Now
No,
look. Let
it's
me
per
tell you what I
season.
found out. Let me tell you what I found out, B. For real, y'all, this is a real conversation we would have on the phone, just like this. So y'all hold up. So I heard that all the other people get paid by Kingdom Reign. I
Mm-hmm.
heard they pulling in like 20,000 an episode
Oh,
because they pay by own. Now, if Martell is pulling 20,000, I don't know if that's a year. They have 1,000 episodes in a year, so he could be making a little coin.
mm-hmm. And said Tisha always bragging, we make good money.
Well, she said that on the podcast. She
Mm-hmm.
with Timber sitting up there, cause we know better over there on Bill Collective. We know better, and Timber did the right thing. Keep her mouth closed. She did the right thing because we know better. But when Tisha said, I don't know about them, but I know about us, I was like, yep.
Wow.
She said that. Miss Natty.
Hey,
Auntie
Millie.
Natty, what's up?
Choo Choo don't like Mel because she know hip breasts and thighs like her. Choo Choo got her degrees from IBC.
I didn't know you were going to start off like that. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready.
Y'all gotta be ready when you drop that link financial.
Not the
Man,
IBC.
y'all gotta be ready. Y'all gotta be ready.
Wait, not Choo Choo. Is that where we going? That's what we doing.
Yes, ma'am. He didn't say her homeboy, his homeboy. He said his homeboys. And he said he could have had a turn, but he did.
He did. He
And
did.
the reason he didn't, he smelled that fish set down there. Remember that other man said that he was messing with Choo Choo and she smelled like tilapia.
Y'all, I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna let Auntie Natty have it. I'm out.
That's why her new name is Choo Choo. He said his homeboys.
But look, here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. She
And
was
my
right. Don't
Millie,
move the local dudes. But here's my thing. How you got caught up probably on camera your freshman year? You fresh out of Bessemer. You can't just keep that thing in order for a hot second before the second semester.
Millie, he didn't have no tape. He was in that room.
I believe he was in the room because he said I
All them
saw.
was in
And let
that
me say
room.
this. I believe 100% that Martell was in that room. I believe everything Martell said. I believe him and Marceau was getting girls together. I believe he coming up behind Marceau. I believe all of that.
When
I
he
believe
said
all of it.
When he said his breasts and thighs came right behind him, he dropped the name and they bleeped it out.
They sure did.
So let me tell you something. And his breasts and thighs didn't do all that talking and they didn't air it either. Because if they could have did that, they could have bleeped out the names for him just like they did Martell. She just embarrassed that he sit there and let her take that heat and didn't do nothing.
Can we talk about her taking the heat? Because how on the planet could y'all?
My husband would never.
Exactly. I have to agree.
And he wouldn't have did it. Remember, Marceau say, I could bring up pictures of your family. Marceau said something about his family before he ever went in on you. People forget that. I pay close attention.
I just don't understand. And see, the only person that really was trying to speak up for Letitia was Kimmy. She was the only person. I watched it this morning. Kimmy was like, why would you let him stand up there and say that? No, she said, Martell, why would you stand up and say that? And then know you're going to come back and say something else. And Maurice was like, Kimmy, be quiet.
You know why?
Follow up when they went to the truck to my Kimmy and Matt. I know he don't want him to tell his business. But
Kimmy either.
Every time Martell get ready to go, here come Maurice out of somewhere. He always coming out the bushes somewhere to get him together.
But can I say this? Because all of them did exactly what they needed to do. Shut up.
That's right. Let me tell you something. If her husband wasn't gonna say nothing, why should they?
Yeah,
I just can't understand how the men would sit there and let Martell sit there and talk about her like that. That was just horrible. I understand what y'all saying because Marceau is a punk B, and he sat there and I mean it's his regardless if this happened in 1908, sir, this is your wife today. You take up for her. He done sat there and called her a slut, nasty, everything, and he told me, don't worry about it. No, I got
the fact that they had more loyalty to each other than they did to their wives. Like, oh my God, this is your wife of how many years now? You say
you heard Martell say Broco. You heard him say that.
Let me tell you something. When she called herself out Martell, she said that was in college too. So you don't want him to talk about your college stuff, but you gonna bring up his. And if his breasts and thighs know the names and all the details, you better believe his breasts and thighs were playing Brokeback Mountain right with it. You done outed your husband.
I want to say this. Real talk. To me, what we gonna do with the information? If we find out for it to be true, what we gonna do with it? Nothing. It ain't nothing we can do with that information. However, what I will say though is they would have had to call a new construction team out there to that park.
I'm telling you.
Because we'd have been tussling all over the playground stuff. We'd have been everywhere because you not gonna disrespect my wife in my face like that, regardless of how you feel. But I also want to say this about them knowing about the revenge P. Y'all giving them a lot of grace about a year. They knew about it almost right after Martell was doing what he was doing. So I can't rock with none of them. I don't respect none of them. They all trash to me, and I'm just like, yeah, that's just how I feel. Let Martell go off, Tisha go off, whoever want to go off, y'all go off. Y'all thought it was games and it was funny when Mel was going through stuff.
If y'all remember,
I can't rock with y'all.
It's sad. It's sad. The show it's really sad how they have been, and it's like I think for me after I saw Carlos with those photos with those ladies from Bravo, I was like, when he's talking about the girls, these are the girls he's talking about. Because he under the umbrella of Kingdom Reign, Real Housewives, not Real Housewives, but Love and Marriage, Detroit, DC, Huntsville, Bell Collective. All of those women are disrespected. The Detroit show, I only watched 2 episodes and a review. That one man with the man bun had his wife crying on her anniversary because he done fooled around here and got with another woman allegedly. And I was like, I can't do this. Maurice talking about Kimmy's hair. Martell just being disrespectful to all the women. the women being Latrice being so disrespected by Cliff. You know what? Y'all just sit here and allow this stuff to happen. But he over there on them photos, that Christmas party at Kathy Hilton's house.
Ooh, I was
That's
just about
what
to
he
say that,
wants to
but you
be.
over there with Kathy Hilton them.
That's
Oh,
what he wants to be.
He want to be Andy so bad.
So
But
bad.
let me, my thing is, when he was telling y'all all that stuff on mail, it was the truth. Choo Choo was the first one throwing up every time. She cheated. She cheated with her IDC degrees. And I know they IDC because she can't spell. Look at every flyer she put up. There's some misspelled words on it.
Oh
Let's
my
get it real. But when he come out and spray your tea, he lying. But when he was telling y'all stuff on mail, it was all gospel.
yeah.
Came straight out of St. John chapter 3, verse 49. But now he lying on you. He ain't
Yes.
lying.
Yes.
And
Yes.
did you notice? She said verbatim what Kitten Hills, Fish Eye Food, no talking, no cooking said on her live.
Wait a
But
minute.
only difference, she said college, and sure enough said, yes, she done blocked me. Said high school. But they both said they think he want hips, breasts, and thighs. I think hip, breasts, and thighs want him. How about them?
Oh my God.
That let me know the reason she don't try to stop her no talking, no educated, thick tongue mammy is because she is telling her what to say when she go on them lives and on her YouTuber. Because they said the exact same thing verbatim.
Oh
She
Lord
and I
gonna
have
told
forever
mercy.
be
y'all
choo
last
choo to
week,
me.
and I told y'all last week,
Uh-huh.
for me, when you talk about something like this, put the receipts out or shut up. Coming from Wanda, you not on the show, you not doing none of it. Be quiet. Be quiet. Cause I'm not really gonna feel bad when Martell. No, I'm not gonna feel bad at all when Martell come out here and chew y'all up.
Because he coming. He just getting
He's
himself together.
absolutely coming.
Wait a minute, who coming? Who you talking about?
Oh, Martell
Martell.
coming, baby. You think he
Oh,
told now?
oh, absolutely. I was
He's
like,
spraying everybody.
look, that's what I'm saying. I said, I don't know what's gonna take because I'm gonna be out of town. I'll be back Saturday, so I'll be back for the show Saturday. Because I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because he really doesn't do social media. So I was trying to figure out what is gonna be his outlet. What is he going to do? Because the
He
show is
gonna call
over.
Tasha K. Oh, you know her breasts and thighs finna go on Tasha K, right?
No,
Well,
He
where did
supposed to be
that
done
come
set up
from?
an interview with her.
Where they come from? Cause here's the thing. Um,
way too early, sweet essence. Way too
what
early. Let
do
me tell you something. Wait a
what
minute, let
do?
me say this stuff done real quick. The Love and Marriage Huntsville was way too early, and Bell Collective way too early.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and done.
Oh yeah, and then for like Aisha to say, well, y'all, we taped this back in March. That don't mean nothing. Regardless of when you taped it, don't got nothing to do with y'all taping the reunion too early. Y'all tape it
Yeah,
too early.
yeah. The reunion
Um,
is in August, I think.
that is bananas. Cause why are you not interested in what the audience feels? But Carlos told y'all he don't need y'all. He did say that. He
He
said
did
that on
say
the
that.
live.
He
He said
said
he
it.
don't need y'all. So he do whatever he want to do. But it just doesn't make any sense to be filming these reunions ahead of time because it's been so much that I feel like, especially with them Bell Collective women, y'all have let a lot of stuff fly off season that I know y'all not gonna address next season, and I don't like that. I don't like that,
Los
Carlos.
done lost that clear man because he ain't never had no African. Because the
Ugh,
African would a true African would not deal with the disrespect he had for
I
black women.
told y'all. I
You know
told
what?
y'all there wasn't no real
You know
African.
what? You know what, Miss Auntie Natty? I agree with you 100% because I I was sitting today when I was out and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, why would Tisha why would she just really do that? And then I was like, Tisha may be fed up with the disrespect. And then I just thought about it. I went down Mel's timeline. I was like, she had hella disrespect. Kimmy has, just little snide remarks that a husband shouldn't say to a wife or a brother-in-law shouldn't say to a sister-in-law. Martell doesn't respect anyone, right?
Their
Chris
Listen,
husbands don't
Chris
respect them.
tries. No, they don't. Marceau has Tisha has been. I know Mel has had a lot of embarrassment, but Tisha is a close number two. She has had so much embarrassment from Marceau, it is ridiculous. Even up until last week, we still talk about a ring.
He ain't wore a ring since season one. Remember
No,
when at Kim and them wedding,
yeah.
thick tongue, no talking, no educated, rode the yellow bus with three helmets on her head. Ask him what was his ring.
wait,
You remember that?
Megatron, quick question.
Is Akeisha
Hey
in
to
here?
Akeisha, but I
Hey,
wanted to
Akeisha.
address Akeisha. I
Hey,
was saying
Akeisha.
when Akeisha was on her thing with Carlos King, she
Mm-hmm.
said we or it was either one of them podcasts. She said that we filmed back in May, March, whatever. I'm saying that has nothing to do with filming the reunion early, in my opinion. It has nothing to do with that. That's what I'm saying. So
Because they got a lot of tea that they could really talk about and turn their reunion
exactly
down.
that's what I'm saying.
It
So it
need to
won't
be a
nothing
reunion
ugly.
after the
Just
reunion.
Can I ask
right.
Akeisha a question?
Yeah.
What happened with that? What happened with Latrice's nephew phone, Akeisha?
Oh Lord Jesus.
I just want. I'm not accusing nobody. I really want to know. I
Akeisha, can
want
you
her to
answer
clear
that
the
question?
rumors up.
Akeisha, you want to come up and answer that question?
I just want her to clear it up because it's floating out there in the air. You see what I'm saying?
It's definitely floating.
I get that y'all see the episodes, but I still think that it I don't
Akeisha, you
know.
can come up if you
They
want
are filmed way too early. Things happen that are not going to be addressed next season. We know that. So to me,
to. Oh,
addressing it at the reunion is better than addressing it next season that we know aren't. I mean, it is not going to be addressed. So
yeah, it's
that's
just
what I'm
gonna be a
saying.
lot. It's just gonna be a lot. But Akeisha said, I don't know because I never saw a phone. It. I put the link up there. Just hit the link. It's the
I
link
was
right above you. It's like four. It's four messages above you. Just hit the link. I just feel like I just feel like there's some other things that he could be addressing right now than getting on a podcast talking about his Christmas party.
Carlos do not care about those ladies. He has no respect for them. And this marriage,
Tap the link, Akeisha.
his breasts and thighs made people think he was cheating more than anything Martell ever seen. You
Mm,
refuse to renew your vows with a woman you've been married with 15 years. You
that is
embarrassed the
crazy.
hell out of her on national TV. And
Yeah.
I said that because he didn't want his other woman to know what was really going on. When
Wait a minute, Auntie Hattie, I'm gonna let you talk. Uh, because I have something I need to say about that. Don't let me forget. Hey, Akeisha, welcome to Millie John TV in the middle of the day.
in the middle of the day. I'm on here trying to get ready to upload my little show. And I'm just,
Oh, we
it's
talked
so
about that today
crazy
too.
because literally I said, oh, Millie's on. And the next thing I hear somebody say, and I don't care what Akeisha said. I said, wait a minute, Akeisha said what? Akeisha is minding her business.
Oh,
Wait
now,
a minute.
Akeisha, you stir up a little mess now.
Auntie Nettie,
I
I
do.
like
listen.
you, but I'm gonna keep it 100.
Listen, and I'm gonna always keep it on 100, ma'am. Listen, I will address any and everything you ask. When you did say something about the phone, I never ever saw a phone. And let me go ahead and address that to Millie and all of her listeners. I received a text message about 3 weeks after this altercation happened. I received a text message, and the text message said, something about a producer said that they had given a phone to one of your sisters or one of your family members, and you need to return this phone ASAP. And actually, I'll because I don't like nobody mixing up no words or saying I'm lying. So what I'll do is I'll send the text message to Millie, and I'll put exactly what was said. But it was something to the fact that you need to send this phone ASAP and da da da. So I was like, what? I said, what phone and who got what? Well, I don't go back and forth on text. I'm grown, 47 years old. So I don't even do a lot of texting. So I picked up the phone and I called Latrice. So I said, hey, I said, what's going on? She was like, hey girl. And I said, what? I said, what's going on? What are you talking about? Something with a phone? She said, well, somebody from production told me that that they gave one of your family members or something, my nephew's phone. And I said, oh, I said, well, what family member was it? What did she look like? And she said, it was the one with the braids and da da da. And I said, oh, that's my niece. I said, well, what about the phone? And she said, well, we pinged the phone or did whatever, and it came up to your address. Well, she sent me the address. It wasn't my address. It was actually a house or two down from my house. So I said, oh, I said, well, that's not my address. She's like, well, whatever. I want the phone back ASAP. My exact words were, I said, well, first of all, bring the ASAP off because I don't know what you're talking about. I said, but I will call my niece to see something, about this phone, because this had been 3 weeks later. When the message came to me, it was about 3 to 4 weeks after this thing happened. She sent me a message in June. And I know it was in June because it was right before I went away for my anniversary trip, because then that's when the network called me after all this popped off. So anyway, so I called my niece, and she didn't call me back right away. Seemed like she called me either later that night or the next day, but don't have me lying because I don't remember. So I asked her, I said, hey, I said, did somebody give you a phone, or did you have a phone or something from the day that all that stuff happened at Taste? She said, yeah. She said, I thought it was your phone when you kept saying you couldn't find your phone. She said, one of the people working there handed me a phone, but when y'all said it wasn't yours, because actually JJ is who had my phone. JJ brought me my phone. I never ever knew of this phone my niece had. And I said, oh, I said, well, where is the phone? She said, oh shit, I threw that phone out the window. So then it made me think, that's why it pinged to the neighbor's house. She said, when you said it wasn't your phone, and we had y'all will see, I'm not gonna give too much because I don't feel like dealing with Carlos King and nobody about
I
telling this
know that's
episode.
right.
Right. But it's a deal that happens. And with my husband, and anybody who knows me know that you're not coming for my husband on no day. So when you see this episode, it is because something happened with them coming for my husband. And my family member was there. And so that's the niece they're talking about. So go back to. So when she said that, I said, oh, I said, you threw it out. She said, yeah. So that was on a Monday. I talked to my niece probably sometime that Tuesday. And after that, I really forgot about it. So Friday comes. I get another text message. And I said, oh shit, I forgot to call. In my mind, this is what I'm saying. So it was like, I sent you a text message. I sent you a message about my nephew's phone, and I haven't heard anything back from you. So if you don't want this to escalate, or to keep this from escalating or something, I'm gonna have to go back through it because I don't want to be lying. But it was something like that. So again, I pick up the phone and I called her because I don't text back and forth. So I picked her up. I said, hey, bitch, something about my mom. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, first of all, I never saw the phone, and I'm sorry, I forgot to call you back. My niece did tell me somebody handed her a phone, but when she realized it wasn't mine, well, why would she bring the motherfucking phone back? And that's broke bitch shit. And I was like, wait, what?
Oh, not
So,
broke bitch.
yes, so we're going back and forth. She hangs up the phone in my face. Immature. I said, all right. So I call her back. I said, listen, I'm not going to be arguing back and forth with you. You don't have to hang the phone up in my face. I am telling you, you better produce my phone. If that phone is not produced, I know, sweetheart, you know what? I don't have a phone. I never saw the phone. My niece said she threw the phone away. What do you want us to do? You think somebody got into a fight, but then they're going to be like, oh, I got somebody handed me somebody's phone who I was in this. Oh, let me run back up here and give it to him.
So she
I
threw the
never,
phone out.
Well, she said yeah, and I never saw a phone. I didn't know anything about this phone until she sent that text message and I called my niece. Never ever knew, never saw it, nothing. She was like, it's $1,000 phone. I said, well, you so rich, then buy him another one. Because at this point, I don't know what we talking about. I'm not about to argue back and forth with you. And now you starting to talk crazy and take it somewhere else. So we're done. So she hangs up in my face. And then I thought about it and I said, you know what? I sent a text message back, and I just protected
Yeah.
myself in the text message. And I said, after talking to you on the phone, I realized that you were threatening me and I am scared. I said, so I'm going to let this go. And from that, baby, that's when we went into this whole text message talking about my husband, my broke ass family, my husband. We don't have nothing. You don't have this. You me saggy face, old face. I'm an old bitch, and I mean just all this absolutely. First of all, to have this kind of time on your hand, because when the Friday night when we were doing this, I was actually out, so I didn't read the entire text message until that Saturday morning, and it just really made me feel sorry for this poor little girl because it showed her immaturity. It showed your just the time you have on your hands, and that you just have no sense of respect for yourself, so I can't expect you to respect me.
Right.
I did not find out until later at the reunion that her nephew actually had passed, and I actually went to her after the reunion. Even though they had security, I went into her dressing room by myself with her and her husband, and I told her, I said, I am sorry for the loss of your nephew. And if you would have come to me differently, I definitely would have tried to better find out, or even gone to my neighbor's house to see if her yard man or anybody
Yeah.
had found that phone. But since you came the way you were, you're trying to make an issue with me over the issue with Letitia and me. I never have had a issue with Latrice. I've always loved. If you watch this season, throughout the entire season, up until this last episode, there was never an issue with Latrice and me. I've always looked at her like a little sister. There's nobody on Bell Collective set or crew that will ever come to you and said I've had something to say about Latrice. I
Yeah.
protected her. Marie and Gucci, when they were arguing with Latrice, I shut them down immediately because I did not ever talk about her. So for where we are now, my exact words to her were, "You're making an issue with me because of Letitia, and this is not your fight, baby. But if that's what you want to do, I'm okay with that too." And that's it.
And that's all. That's all. How they, now we're gonna see that where we gonna see that here
Well,
soon.
you'll see. Well, you'll see throughout the season. There's not an issue between Latrice and me until this very last episode. And even after that episode, they asked me to do a scene with one of them, and I said, "What, Letitia? Never." But Latrice, I would like to have a scene with her because I want to apologize to her for what happened at her establishment, because I know how hard it is to open a business. I know how hard it
Mhm.
is to run a restaurant. But you know what she did? She got with Letitia and let Letitia talk her out of talking to me,
Okay.
and you'll see it play out. So only issue or only beef Latrice continues to bring to the forefront is something
Hmm.
about a phone that Akeisha never had possession of, never saw. And if I would have known that it was going down like that, and she never would have come to me that way, I would have at least tried to go see if the later yard man had picked the phone up.
So because people are asking why not go get the phone, you didn't know where the phone was.
I never knew anything about the phone until, and this, I was already in Jersey when she called me about this phone, when she texted
Oh,
me.
okay.
And I called her back. I wasn't even in Mississippi. After we finished filming, I had some other events and some stuff we were doing at my bar here. So my family and I came back to our house here in Jersey. So
Hmm.
even when she asked me about the phone, I was like, wait a minute, what? So that's why I called her. In our initial conversation, she was just like, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have said ASAP, but I really want the phone back, Akeisha. And I said, okay. I said, well, I'll call and see. I said, but I never saw a phone. I said,
Yeah.
I said, who told you? And I found out who. I even went as far to I know who gave it to my family in production, because I talked to that producer. I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I called. She said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Well, you kept saying they were saying you lost your phone and your purse. So when I saw the phone, I thought it was yours, and I just gave it to that girl because I knew she was with y'all." And I said,
Okay.
"Oh, okay." So then I called my, that's how I found out it was my niece. And also she said the girl had braids, and my niece had braids.
Okay.
So I'm like, "Oh, okay." But I
Yeah.
never knew, never saw, never touched nothing about a phone.
So SNG 77 said, so all of you and Latrice's beef is over a phone. Because like she
That's the
said,
way.
her nephew pictures were in the phone and they were trying to get the phone back because he passed.
But
But
see, I never
you,
see from that. That's why I'll send you the text message. I didn't know that he had passed, and it was about the pictures until
mhm,
August. Mind you, this happened in June. We filmed our reunion at the end of August. They sent us all the episodes, and we reviewed. We go over the episodes so we'll know how to respond at the
right,
reunion. So when
right,
I'm watching the episode, now we had our little our fuss or whatever over the phone. And at that point, I was like, I don't give a damn about no phone. I'm not thinking about no phone, and I don't know who the hell you talking to. So if you want a phone so bad and you want to call me a broke bitch and you so rich, then go buy him a new one. That's where I was. But when we got after I saw the episodes, and then when we got to the reunion, she started crying on stage and said something about his death. And
Okay.
that's when I was like, oh my God. So even though I had nothing to do with it, after the reunion was done, I
Hmm.
went and knocked on her door, and security was trying to go with me. I said, no, no, no. Because I went in there and I told her then, I said, Latrice, you know that you and I have never had an issue. You know that we've never had an argument. You know that even when things happen with your husband, I came and told you I don't like these things. And if you needed someone to talk to, whether on or off camera, I am here for you. Because see, there's a lot of stuff that I don't believe always has to come on TV. And she was like, you're right. You're right. Cliff stood right to my left. Latrice was directly in front of me. I
Okay.
said, I am giving my condolences to you because I am sincerely sorry about what happened to your nephew. And if you would have come to me in a different way and let me know what was happening, I at least would have gone to my neighbor's house to see if we could find this phone, see if your yard man picked it up. Because
Yeah.
once I talked to my niece and she said she threw it away, I didn't care anything about it because I didn't have nothing to do with it. Y'all had what to say about me and my family. My family had said what they had to say, and it was over.
And I
But I
think
did not
and
know
people in
that.
the chat are saying like, why would they throw the phone away? I think it was a very high energy situation, and people were in their feelings, and that's just something that happened.
Yes. Yeah,
In
it wasn't.
the real world with calm mindsets, I don't think anyone would have thrown the phone away. But this was like,
And you got to realize what happens in this last episode. You asked anybody in the chat while they're asking that. If you had just gotten a fight or got into it with somebody and you find out that, oh, it ain't whose phone and it's maybe one of their phones, what you gonna run back over to the person you just got the tussling with and be like, girl, I know we just got into it, but here go
that's
your
what I'm
phone.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Keisha, do
Yes,
you
ma'am.
think that maybe she was hiding because of his death and that was part of her grieving process?
Well, that's why I went to her after the reunion. But
Okay.
then that's why I went to, because at the end of the day, I don't care anything about any of this stuff. You losing a family member, I know what that means. I've lost
Yeah.
two sisters. I've lost my mother. I've lost my mother-in-law. I know. So I've lost a nephew. I lost a nephew a couple of days before I had my daughter. So I understand. And that's why I went to her. So honestly, I thought that made us okay. When we had our premiere at her restaurant, I walked myself back into Taste. Even after the last time I went there, it didn't go well. I walked in there and I went up to her and I said, thank you for having me here. It looks really nice in here. Thank you for having us. And I gave her a hug. And the next
Mhm.
thing I know, a couple of weeks ago, somebody sends me a live that she had done with Carlos King. And I was just like, huh? And they said, take a look at this. Mind you, I've sent customers to Taste. I've referred people. I had 3 people to come from out of town and ask me where should they go in Jackson. And that was one of the 3 places that I recommended because it's a black-owned business. It's a woman-owned business. And I know what it is to run a restaurant, and it is not easy. So when
Mhm.
I see this video, and at the end, you say, Keisha should have been fired for what she did, and my nephew, and y'all better play the whole video. And this, and I thought then, and I told my husband, I said, well, I hope they play the whole video because I haven't said anything about that last episode. But if they show the entire video, it'll show your husband and how disrespectful he was to my husband. To invite us in your establishment and do what you did, I wouldn't treat a dog like that. And I know what it is to run a business. So I want them to show the whole video. And then for you to say that I was a lying ass bitch, excuse my language, Miss Auntie Nettie, because I don't,
That's
excuse me.
all
I don't,
right, baby. I can
yeah,
get riled up too.
yeah. So when I saw that, that's when I realized, oh, we still have beef. And you continue to do what you do, and I'll just continue to do me.
Did no Gucci send you that clip
Send me what clip?
from Carlos King?
Oh, no, no, no.
I'm just
No.
being.
No, no, I will tell you, baby. I'll tell you if Gucci, that's my girl, baby. We down like four flat
I
on
ain't,
the Cadillac.
there's
But
no Gucci. We gonna keep it 100. There's no Gucci. That ain't
No,
no,
no, Sophia.
it's
You,
oh yeah. Well, you know,
Sophia.
I call her. I know Sophia. I know So Gucci. I
So
know
good.
Shantae. I know Mrs. Williams. So
Yes, right.
yes,
That's right.
but
Yeah.
if no, if she would have sent it to me, I would have. No,
I
it
was just
actually came.
I was just playing.
Yes, ma'am. No, no, no. Actually, a friend of mine that's in Jax, that watches the stuff, and she texted to me and she was like, "Have you seen this?" And I said, "No." And she said, "So you gonna send me to go over here to get something to eat?" And she out here talking about you like this. I said, "Wait a minute, what?" And so it was actually a person that I recommended to go over to the restaurant, actually.
How's Ferris Street doing?
Ferris Street is doing well. I've had a hit to my situation because the building that I've been awarded that Bricks and Hops is supposed to be coming to, the restaurant consultant that is helping me start it was actually died a couple of weeks ago, and
Oh
his
no.
name was Aubrey Norman. It's a guy by the name of BJ. And any restaurant that has started in the last 10 years in Jackson, he was the restaurant consultant, or he was the one who started it. So it's been a blow for me. So I'm actually on hold to
Oh
one, figure out um who am I going to get to help me bring all this together, because he was a person I trusted. Every event that you saw on Bell Collective that I've done with
no.
food, even that collective correction in the beginning, that was
Mhm.
all BJ. That was his food, that was his staff. When you saw my event where I did the stakeholders, where you saw
Oh
my
yeah, that was
Christmas
very
tent,
nice.
that was all BJ. And he died a couple of weeks ago, and he was actually the restaurant consultant and the person who was helping me get all this together.
Oh, you
So
have my
every
condolences.
yeah, everything else on the street, the other developers are going through their process. What people fail to realize is that Ferris Street is going to be a long process because it is under control of the city. And
Yes.
if you guys have been keeping up with Jackson, there's a lot of things going on down there. So we've been in phases of things of what we could do because it is a historic district. And the person who introduced Ferris Street to you guys gave you a false narrative on what could happen there in a short period of time, and that's not how it goes.
I
Um,
got a friend live in Jackson. She's
yeah,
good friends with Tamara's grandmother.
yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Tamara's grandparents and my grandparents were actually really good friends and lived down the street from each other. So that's how long I've been knowing her family.
Well, are y'all good? Y'all satisfied with that? Did I
Yeah,
keep
I
the
was
answer
just,
the
and
question?
I wasn't being facetious when I
No.
asked. It's two sides to every story,
Yes,
and I
Yeah.
just
ma'am.
wanted to hear her side.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Well, listen, it's always two sides and the truth. But one thing about me, because I serve a higher power, I do not lie. And if I made a mistake, I'm going to say I was wrong. And that's why I went and apologized to her, only because I did not know her nephew died. And like I said, if she would have come to me differently, I would have tried to figure out a way to get that phone back to her. But the way she approached me, and even after I found out he died, I gave her my condolences and I thought we were okay. I had no clue that all of that was gonna come from it.
Okay,
And
y'all have two more episodes, right? Two more
I
episodes.
really don't no, we have probably about 3 or 4. We have about 4 more episodes to go because I think what that was episode 4 or 5 you guys
No,
went
Yeah, I
to.
was in New Orleans.
that was
Oh, in
episode
New Orleans.
six.
So we
That
probably
was six.
I think
That
we
was
have
episode six.
yeah, we have about 3 more episodes and then two a two-part reunion.
Okay.
I
Is the
got a question
reunion?
for you.
Yes,
Is it okay
ma'am.
if I ask her a question,
Go
Melissa?
ahead. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead, out there.
No, I was gonna ask you a question,
Yes.
and I just want your honest opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what would you do if you had an issue with someone on your show,
Mm-hmm.
y'all were not speaking,
Okay.
and you got a videotape of that individual? You heard about a videotape or saw a videotape or saw pictures that were lewd of that individual. How would you respond?
Um, I'm a woman first. And actually, something similar, not really video, but the situation with that happened last season with Marie and Tamra, with the young man that reached out to them. Remember, I don't know if you guys watch Bell Collective, and there was
Yeah,
a guy that was the reason there was that whole big fight between Tamra and Marie because
I
they
remember.
said this young, yeah, well, he reached out to me as well, but I never entertained it and I never brought it to the show because I have to live with me and myself outside of what
Yep.
all of this.
Yeah,
And until I talked, if, and I never even brought it to Tamara until they brought it to the show because people, when they see you on this platform, or they feel like they have instant access to you. And you guys only see a short, maybe 5 to 20-minute clip of scenes that may have taken an hour, 2 to 3 hours of shooting. And you only have a small glimpse into our lives. And now understanding editing and how things are portrayed, I just no, I would not have brought that to the show. I don't care. And at the time when he brought it to me and some other people brought some other things, Tamara and I were not talking.
Mm.
Remember, Tamara and I did not start back talking until last season after we had our conversations. And then she decided to share with me about her pregnancy because there was a carryover from the first season that I was on there when they were saying that Tamara said these, we were, it was a lot of back and forth on who said what. And so people started bringing me information on Tamara. And then I got some information on, was it Glenn? Don't have me lying. I want to say it may have been Glenn Teach, whatever it was. But no, I don't do that. So to answer your question, especially if you're referring to maybe something on Love and Marriage
Uh-huh.
or something with the point, no, 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 I'm
Would
not.
you
I'm
have
not doing
would
that.
you have gone to that individual though and had a conversation and said, "Hey, this is out there"?
And if we were talking, I would have. But if it was something, if there was a person that I'm not talking to, just say if somebody sent me some revenge porn on Letitia, no.
I'm
But you
just
a
wondering.
woman first. You
No,
just
Right?
yeah, I'm
Girl
a woman
code.
uh-uh,
first.
uh-uh.
No, no,
Man,
no. I'm a
Wait,
woman
wait,
first.
wait, y'all.
No, I'm a
Wait,
woman first, but I'm
wait.
not going to bring a bone and I'm not carrying a bone. If
Okay.
somebody brings that to me, I block like that guy. I never responded and I deleted it because that I don't want to see it and I'm not going to speak on it
but
because that's not
you
who
would,
I am.
if somebody had, if they happen to have something like that on you, just say, I'm not speaking nothing into the atmosphere.
Hmm. No, I'm listening.
Just say you and Willie were divorcing and going through something. And he was showing Glenn them and Letitia them knew that was going around. Wouldn't you want them to come and warn you?
No, ma'am. Because first of all, I don't trust any of them, and so anything they bring to me, I don't want to hear it because of the character of who that person is.
Okay,
And
say,
ma'am,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
a woman
okay,
first.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
no,
We got
I
our
understand.
answer.
I hear what you're saying, but
Thank
for
you.
me,
I just
yeah,
wanted to ask.
yes, ma'am. No, if that was a friend of mine, then I'm gonna go to them and tell them. But even when you don't have to be my friend, I'm not about to care. I'm not about to spread that, and I'm not about to watch it. I'm not about to see it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if they come to me and they say right now, hey, I got something that I want to tell you about so and so, Latrice, Letitia, and whoever, baby, you can take that somewhere else because I don't want to hear it.
Thank you.
Woo!
I just wanted to hear. It's
I
a
appreciate
pleasure meeting you. Thank you
Thank
guys
you.
for allowing me the
Yeah,
opportunity
it
to
was
speak.
nice
Thanks,
talking
Melissa.
to you.
Thank you. Did
you.
I
Welcome,
answer your
honey.
questions, Auntie Nettie?
Yeah, yeah, you did.
Chef Dun Dun, you real quiet up there. You the one. What did I answer your questions?
I didn't have a question. I don't have a question. I think my opinion stands, of what I was saying earlier, you
And
know,
what was that opinion? I'm sorry. Give it to me
about the
again.
reunion being filmed too early. I feel
Oh,
like
There,
all the
there's a question
reunions are
after
being
too.
filmed too early.
It's a
yeah.
question
Well,
down here
I mean,
too.
everybody. That's a consensus. The thing is I think for us, it's to kind of get it on out of the way and they go on like if we weren't seeing all those episodes because it's kind of hard to do a reunion especially when you don't know what people have said in their confessions or whatever but if they send us all the episodes we go through them we're able to look through them dissect everything and then you're fully equipped for the reunion what anything that happens after the reunion and that's another thing too for me and which kind of gets me is you'll know that we resolve this either on the show or the reunion and then you'll come back and watch it and when the fans get involved in it and start adding their comments to it then it brings it all back up and then you start going back and attacking each other so
That's what I was saying. That's
yeah.
what I was getting at. Thank you,
Yeah,
Chef.
yeah, no, I understand. But just a lot of people think that we haven't seen the episodes. And I definitely wanted to clear that up. No, when we filmed, at least on Bell Collective, when we filmed our reunion, unless they go back and add something that we don't know or put something in, and I would hope production wouldn't do that. But listen, yeah,
That's
I mean,
Messy Carlos, baby. Don't be surprised.
Wait a minute, Akeisha too had
yes.
a question. She said
Uh-huh.
there was a question about if you all see confessionals prior to the reunion as well.
Well, we see the full episode. So in the episode, the confessions are they're in there. I mean, we see confessions in the episode. I've never had a case. I mean, we still have episodes coming on, but since I've been on the show, there's never been a time that it was a confession or a scene in there, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, where'd that come from? I don't remember seeing that. So I
Hmm.
haven't had that thus far.
Okay.
So as far as we know, or as far as I know, we see everything. And
Okay.
only thing I did not see was I saw the opening of the show.
Oh, let's talk about it.
I saw
Oh,
the opening of the show,
Because
and
people
I
have,
bought.
wait a minute before you finish. People have said Akeisha's so bougie. Look at her how she's acting at the beginning of the show. And I'm so glad you are here so you can answer this yourself. Go and let have go.
No,
Go.
well, I mean, I don't know the question, but I wanted to just clear up that. Now, when I said we've seen everything, we did see the opening of the show, our main title, and I was not pleased with how I was shown because actually I was joking. They were trying to find music for us to like get started, or find something to kind of, I mean, it kind of gets you in the mood. It's a long day. We're coming in. You have a short amount of time to do it, and so they were trying to find us some like hype music. And so when they were coming through, I mean, when they were playing songs, for some reason, I think on that part it was the song. I tell all my break it up, break
Yeah.
it down, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey. And so I started dancing, being silly while they were going through the songs. And then I was like, all right, y'all. As you see, I'm kind of like throwing my hand like, okay, come on, for real, because we got to go. Like, let's go. I was playing, waiting for us to get started. And then we go through different model walks, we go through different poses, we go through where you turn your head and turn back around and smile and all these different things. They're giving us direction. And then we left. Then Willie went up and did his little stuff, and then we left. Well, we're getting ready to shoot the reunion. And of course, we've seen that's when they show us all the episodes. So I addressed it then. This was in August. I said, hey, I was joking when I was doing that little dance, and I don't want to be opening the show, shaking my ass and licking my tongue out. I mean, I love to have a good time. I don't care what people think, how bougie they think I am. I don't care
Mhm.
anything about that. But what I do know is I'm the only person in the beginning of this opening that's doing that, and I don't really like that. I'm a
Yeah,
professional person.
I mean, and I understood it. Like, I was like, I doubt if Akeisha even watched the show at the opening anymore because that is not her. Like, that never gave me you. It had, like you said, it has nothing to do with bougie. It just doesn't give me you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not saying that you're not playful or things like that, but just the way you want to be seen at the opening of
Well,
the show.
like it's
Nobody
another,
wants to
like
do
it was.
that.
We were
guess what
dancing,
though?
ma'am.
Keisha, I love that
They
about
won't,
you.
they won't take
I
it back.
actually love that intro on you.
Well, thank.
I
Well,
really did. That made me feel. I'm gonna tell you. At
That-
first,
Thalia said she thought
I'm
it was
honest.
just, wait a minute. I thought it was just you being fun.
I,
Being
at,
it was me being fun, but the thing was, for me, it was if I asked you, if I said that I did not like that and I wasn't comfortable with the intro, yes, okay, we've gotten different reviews on it. We've gotten where people said they like it. We've got people saying, Akeisha, what the hell? But I did have people hit me up and was like, what was that? What was going on right there? And it was people that I respect, and it was some of my mom's friends. So I said to them, I was just like, no. And they were like, oh, well, it's already, it's done. And I said, well, if you could talk to somebody, because I don't know when the show's going to be starting. Because at this point, we didn't know what our premiere date was. We didn't know that it was going to be coming in November. So this is 3 months before. But can you please send this either to the network, Carlos, or whoever? I need to let them know I don't like the opening of this show. And it was like, okay, fine.
when you
Three.
didn't like it, they shouldn't have showed it. But I really, cause I was like, she just still. I'm one of them that say she bougie. She thinks she better than everybody else. I'm gonna be honest and tell you what I felt at before that. But when I saw that, I said, "Oh, my girl got some spice. She may be a little fun. Let me reevaluate this."
hmm
Honey,
But I do get the
listen.
principle of it.
I
Nobody else
get it.
is doing it.
You didn't like it. They shouldn't have
Yeah.
showed it.
Yeah, and that's what it was for me, Chef Dun Dun. It was the principle that I was saying, hey, if everybody else would have been acting up and doing that, then what would have been bougie for me to be like, oh no, I can't be on the show
Oh
doing
yeah,
anything like
yeah.
that.
No, that would have
It
been
was more
different.
of, now,
Mhm.
how when y'all watch the show and they put the little pictures of us, like say somebody say something about Akeisha, and then they'll put the little picture of us in the bottom corner. Now,
Uh,
if somebody said something and they put me on there then in that corner, that would have been funny. But for the opening of the show and the image that you're trying to portray, they said that this was supposed to be a upscale, like Vanity Fair type opening. Like, so no, honey, that ain't what that was.
but that's
That ain't it.
Carlos' production, baby. Oh,
So,
he just started with you because you spoke up.
uh,
What there?
so I just wanted to make it clear that was the reason that I did say something because I was just like, at the end of the day, I said something and I actually reached out to them and I didn't hear anything else back when I finally saw it because a lot of people gave me feedback was like, well, why didn't you say anything when you were on your live with Carlos? Well, that was I came on first and it was after the first episode. And if you remember on the first episode, our premiere episode, they didn't do our main title. We didn't see
Mhm.
it until the second episode,
Yes.
and that was after I had already gone on live. Because if I had gone on live with him and that had shown, I definitely would have brought it up. I don't bite my tongue to nobody about anything.
Yeah.
So, I just, but it is what it is. I mean, hell, we through the season now and it comes on every week. So clearly it didn't matter that I didn't like it. So,
Do y'all? There was someone said almost everyone was shocked because it didn't match her brand, even if it humanized her in some eyes. And I think that's the word I heard used about it. And I think Arkisha is just a cool person. I don't see it like that, but like even that changed how Aunt Nettie saw you. So maybe that was a really good thing. Who knows?
well, thank you, Annette. I'm glad now that you see me in a better light.
They'll tell you I don't bite my tongue either. I
I
We
love
told
it.
get
I
Winter,
it.
girl, I
respect it.
couldn't stand you till I start actually listening to you, not on that screen.
Well, listen, my entire life, Miss Nettie, people either like me, I mean, love me or hate me. There's no in between, and I'm
Look,
okay with that. And
Coco.
and
Coco
I
wants to
respect your
know.
honesty with me.
Coco wants to know if they, meaning the cast, can direct contact with Own or only Carlos. Can you talk to the network, or do you just have to talk to him? I don't know what's behind that question. If that's a
I
question.
think it may be different for everyone. I don't know if I have an opinion to be voiced or I need something to say, I go up the ladder, the chain of command, and so I have contact with Kingdom Reign and with Own. So
Yeah,
but that's because
she has
it.
Carlos's number. Yes.
Do I have his
Keisha,
number? Yes, I have his
I
number.
got one more question.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
he meet y'all before he put you on the show? Did you meet with him first?
I had interviews with him before.
Cause see,
Before
he say on LMHA, I never met you till now. He claim he don't meet them people.
he said, "Wait, you said what?"
Well, like
On
he will like when he had an interview with Marquez and
Trish and
with
Ken.
Ken and Trish, like he had never met them. So
Oh,
she,
did he say he never met them in person?
yeah,
Uh,
Oh, he didn't. Oh, I interviewed on
Skype.
Zoom or whatever, but then we met. He came to Mississippi, and I met him like my first. It was may have been my first even before we start filming. Like before we start filming the first time I met him.
I was just wondering because even in the corporate world, you have an interview. You usually meet with the boss to do an
Well,
interview.
you have to realize too, we started filming when I got on the show. Their first season was during COVID, and when I got on, we were still in COVID. So we were taking COVID tests every 2 days, and so a lot of the stuff was not face to face during that time. Now I don't know what they do now, but when we first in 2021 is when I started interviewing. It was right after I had my daughter, and then we started filming the top of 2022. So we were still in COVID. And so he probably was interviewing most of us on this kind of lie on a stream.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was just wondering because
we got
Lucifer talk out of both sides of his mouth. So
Oh,
we have a Bell Collective question. With
yes.
everything that happened with Soguchi and all that, we just want to know how CDW wants to know. Did you know that Selena was coming on the show? Did you have an idea that Selena was coming on the show?
No, I did not know that Selena was coming on the show. In my mind, and I said to Gucci, I said that I thought that she was going to come on because people wanted to hear her side. You only hear JJ, Sophia, the girls, and it was like putting the girls in a position where they were always having to defend their mom, and I didn't think that that was fair.
Yeah.
But so I thought that they would maybe bring her in even after he interviewed her and she got her side off on Carlos interviewed her. But I thought maybe that they would bring her in, just to kind of maybe have some scenes with Latrice or somebody or Tamara, whoever she was friends with. But to be on the show as a regular, and eventually we didn't find out Selena was a Belle until the main cast, the main title shoot that I'm talking about. I found out that day that she was filming to be in that shoot. And I was like, wait a minute, Selena's gonna be in the main. Why would she be in the main title? And actually, it was Letitia and me, because Letitia and I were we were cool then. And Letitia picked up my dress in Atlanta. And when she brought the dress to me, I was at the salon. I'll never forget it. And I said, "Oh, have you done yours yet?" She said, "No, I go at this time." And she said, Marie, I think Marie went this morning, and she said, Latrice is after me. And I said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Well, yeah, I'm coming. I think Gucci has a time." I said, "And I want to say Tamara's going to be later this evening because she's coming after she gets off her radio show." She said, "Yeah, but there's a slot. There's somebody in there now." And I said, "Well, who would be in there?" And we were naming the people, and she just kind of looked at me, and I said, "Oh," I said, "Selena?" And she said, "I think so." So either she was putting on for me and she knew, or she didn't know either. And I said, "Well, why are they having her shoot main title?" And she said, "I think she's a Belle now." And I said, "Wait a minute, what?" Like, I lived, and that was the last week of us filming. We were not filming any scenes. The Gucci never had a conversation about her coming on, and Gucci actually found, Gucci said she found out with something you posted, actually, Millichan, because
Yep.
she sent it to me. She found out she saw a picture of the baby shower. And
Yep.
at the baby shower, you could see one of our producers in the background. And she
Hmm.
sent me the picture, and she said, "Isn't this so and so?" And I said, "Yep." I said, "Well, no," she asked me, she said, "Why are they filming the baby shower?" I said, "Well, maybe it was a scene with Latrice." She's like, "Yeah, but why would they be like, we didn't know." And so with her having that no contact order in place, it was really and then here I go again, defended it. I was like, well, maybe they just gonna be filming with her and they're gonna get that so she can get her storyline out. And
Hmm.
then, to answer the question, no. I thought it was gonna be maybe an episode or two, and she would come on as a friend, and we would be going on with the rest of this story. Because ultimately, it yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. No, I did not know. I did
Wow.
not know.
Well,
And-
that
yeah.
is
So
crazy.
anyway, like they say on the show, I'm gonna have to let y'all go because I gotta go pick my babies up. It's time for them to get out of school.
I know. I got
I'm always speaking
to.
on my kids.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
They say you lay it on the babies now.
No, listen, honey, it's not me blaming it on the babies, but one
I
thing I
know.
tell y'all, when it comes to them kids and my husband, I don't play. I don't care what we filming, I don't care who I'm filming with. I gotta go. I'm going to
You
get my kids.
you know when they did that improv, they did you. They say, I gotta go get my babies.
Listen,
Thank
and
you.
then especially if they talking about some shit I don't want to talk about, I'm like, y'all, I gotta go. I'm going to get my kids because I'm not doing.
Thank you so much, Akeisha, for coming up.
Thank you guys for having me. Have a great day and happy holidays to everybody.
Bye,
Same to
guys.
Thank
you and your
you.
family.
Yes, ma'am. Bye. Have a good one.
Bye,
You
bye.
too.
That was
I'm
nice.
myself on stage.
Not you not your own self about it.
What you say? What you say, Dada?
I said, not you not your own self out here.
I know, child, I hit the wrong button. Lord have mercy. Well, y'all, I think this live was fantastic.
Millie
Thank
John, you
you.
are that girl.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
we just give you your flowers because you be eating it up and I'm here for it. Like you are that
Thank,
girl. You
thank you.
you be getting everything. Come on, like I'm here for it.
You know what? I just pray about it. I go talk. I go message somebody and say, "Look, you know what it is. This, and this. I keep the secrets. I tell it when y'all tell me I can tell it. Sometimes I tell it other places, and then y'all be there. But I'm gonna be fair across the board. Like I said, I can disagree with people all day long. I don't want nobody over here nasty, mean, all that. I don't like people around me that's not good people. I like thought provoking, forward, outspoken people, and I'm so excited that Aunt Natty is here. You have no idea. Like you are a you are a staple. But this is what I want to tell y'all. I won't be here next Wednesday because I will be here. I'll be back home, but I'll be getting back home from this. I have been invited by the president and his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, for the holiday celebrations. So Tuesday,
Congratulations.
yes,
Yes,
I'll
that's
be
what
in
I'm talking
DC at
about.
the
Let's
Christmas.
go.
It's the hottest ticket in the world right now. This the last go round for all of us. So I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it when I got this. And I did ask, like, what? They was like, your name is out there. You did a lot during the election, and people love you. And this is the second time we've invited you. And so my sister, so I'm just really excited about it. And
I am so proud of you,
will,
Millie.
I'm going to go live, and if you go on Instagram on the Floaters page, you can see the decorations already up. It's so beautiful. Um, and I'm encouraged. I'll be in Atlanta Thursday, then I go back into DC Tuesday, and then Wednesday when I get back, I may do Hot Topics Wednesday night. It's all depending on how tired I am, but I absolutely need y'all to understand that this invitation, I would not have it if it was not for you all. I'm gonna get off here before I start crying, cause I am a big ass crybaby. But when I say I'm never lost on you all being this for me. Y'all did this for me. Ain't nobody just sending Millie Chun no freaking invitations. Now we ain't gonna. I mean, I try to do a little bit, but I can't do all of that. So I want to thank you all. That's why I said yes. It is definitely the Last Supper. It is definitely the Last Supper, child. So
Not the last supper.
yes. And I love y'all for real. And Chef Dun Dun, I've been rocking with Chef Dun Dun for a long time. Before he even knew me, he had me on his channel. And I love what Dun does. So I think the content creators are amazing. Somebody called me the La of content creators because I get along with everybody. But I just do. I don't, I come on here, I give y'all what y'all want, and I get off and I still work and I try to get some sleep and I bring you something back. So that's what I try to do for you. I think this live was fantastic, and I appreciate Aisha for coming up. I didn't even see that happening, but like I said, her and her husband going to have a new YouTube page. It's going to go on Thursday, and I think that's all I got. That's it. Oh, and buy the book because December 29th we're going to have a vision board party, and we're going to talk about the book and all that kind of stuff. You can go to milliechun.com, and I think that's all I got. That's enough.
You did great. I
That's enough.
love you. I enjoy you. And
I
my
love you
nephew up
too.
there, no. My nephew, no. I don't play about him.
I know, because baby, it warms my heart when I hear Dunn laugh, because Dunn sounds like James Evans to me when he laughs. And I just be so tickled whenever I hear him laugh.
Oh my
Look, I will be on your live on my TV in bed, and I rewind it. I was like, Dunn is crazy. He's
god.
insane. But y'all, this has been good. So we'll do Hot Topics next week. If it's not Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But we'll get back on it, and I'm sure something. And however Love and Marriage Huntsville is, because I'll be back Saturday, so I might go live Saturday night. It's all depending on how this show goes.
Oh, it's gonna be lit.
Okay, Kathy, I love y'all.
Love you too. Bye
So
bye.
look, wait a minute. On that, it was something you said before Aisha started talking. I said, remind me. Do you remember what that was? I forgot. I should have wrote it down.
Oh, when I said that, was it I said something about hips, breasts, and thighs and choo choo?
Yeah, it was about them.
About that, she probably outed him for being on Brokeback Mountain too.
No, we already talked about.
Oh, okay.
We already talked about Brokeback Mountain. We're not gonna go back there no more. Look,
we was talking about. I was saying he gave people more reason to think he was cheating than anybody for the blatant disrespect he did to her. He refused to redo their vows. He
Oh yeah,
refused to wear a ring. And
yeah.
I remember in that first season, they were at the cabin. That woman was crying, asking him, was he cheating? He looked her dead in her face and said, I can't answer that.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Because I was gonna say that too. I was like, Marceau has been so disrespectful. Like all the things that, like the way Tisha looked up at him, it was like, just say no. Just say no. But let me tell you what I'm gonna do in my time, because I got to pack and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go back and watch this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, because I just want to see all the disrespect that they gave to Mel, talking about this 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 revenge P,
It
because
was
I
just a
can't with
test.
Tisha, and I cannot. I just can't. I can't let it go. And I know I need to let it go, but I can't let it go right
We
now until I
can't let
watch
it
it.
go.
And then I
It
probably
was
gonna talk about
I ain't finna let
it
it
wasn't
go.
nothing but a test message, a TEST message, not a TEX. It was a
it.
test
It was a
message.
text message. It was a text message. That's it. Well, look, y'all. I love you. I do. This be the best. Y'all, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go and I'll be back with y'all probably Saturday. If we'll see what's going on Saturday. Um, I think you should come talk to us after you watch Millie. Really said more than likely. And then the worst thing about y'all is that y'all are so spoiled, and I don't know how I did that. Just like really talking about come back. More than likely, I'll be live on Saturday, just because really said that, because I have spoiled everybody ridiculously, but I love it like that, and I love y'all. So I'm going to get ready to go. Y'all have a good day, good weekend, and I'll see y'all soon. Lord say the same.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Raymond.